So flex, jump into the conversation. Join us in our nerdy nation. Here we go. It's the Smash Bros.
What up? Welcome to the Smash Bros. Podcast Live. Let me know if it's too loud in your microphone, too loud in your headphone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Smash Bros. Podcast Live every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Hawaiian time. We're missing a member, but he'll be here shortly. But on my far right, we got the man, the myth, the legend.
The man of the hour, the tower of power. I am too sweet to be sour. It's me, E-double-M-E-double-T.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good time to music too, bro. Hey guys, welcome to the show today. Glad to have you. Glad everybody's in. We're trying to figure out what we're going to be discussing today. We need your help because we know we got Thunderbolts coming up this week. Pretty psyched about that. Are you going this weekend to go? Is it this weekend? This weekend, right?
I'm going tomorrow.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm not fucking around. I already got my ticket. I'm going tomorrow.
Bro, I haven't been excited to see a movie, and I don't know. It just I need that vibe in movies right now. I feel like so. Like
you didn't catch that with Sinners at all, man. You wouldn't feel it.
No, I do want to go see Sinners still. Movies are expensive.
This is true.
You know, you like making the time first of all.
But I will say, plug Movie Pass. Do it.
Movie Pass. What is Movie Pass?
Movie Pass. You pay a monthly subscription. You get a certain amount of points. You can see movies. You'll be based on what criteria you pay in. So I pay for the highest one for summer. You can change it up and down.
Oh.
Yeah. Some of the points carry over. Yeah.
Okay. It's a membership kind of thing?
Yeah.
How much is it?
I think I paid like $25.
$25?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. That's the cost of two tickets.
Something around there. Exactly.
Less than 2 tickets. Tickets are like, what, $18 a pop now? $19? Depending on which one you go see. If you go see like the Titan Lux, I think it's like $19.
Oh, it doesn't cover that.
It doesn't cover the Titan Lux ones. So
no.
It's like the standard.
It's the standard.
The standard viewing ones.
Yeah.
It's not that much of a bit. The only thing that's better is the sound.
That's the only thing I got out of it. And the screen's that much wider.
Yeah. Can you hear me all right? Am I okay?
I hear you.
Okay, cool. Guys, welcome to the show. This is Smash Bros. Podcast Live every Wednesday. Twitch and YouTube.com/The Smash Bros. And at The Smash Bros. Over on YouTube. If you're in the audience, feel free to drop by and say, what up, partner? Yeah, man. As far as any wrestling news going on this week, I'm not sure. Like, what's the fallout? Was there any fallout from the whole John Cena thing and all that?
John Cena's to face Randy Orton at Backlash in St. Louis, Randy Orton's hometown. I think some bullshit's going to happen with that. It's going to be absolutely hilarious.
Oh, shit.
They wrestled 10 years ago, and Cena's been saying, all I have to do is show up.
Really?
That's all he's saying. So basically, what the thing I'm thinking he's going to do, when they fought 10 years ago, and they had like a semi, they were getting into it, and once Randy started getting his ass whooped, he slapped the shit out of the ref and got disqualified. So I'm expecting something like that, since Cena's a heel now.
Oh, look who it is.
Shit.
The man making a classic.
Hate.
On Hawaiian time.
Buck Nasty in the house.
Grabbing the Kirkland vodka or whiskey.
The
Bootleg JMO tonight. That's what we're rocking. Bro, we need you because we need topics tonight. And I know you're full of them.
I've been watching Andor.
Yeah.
I'm a full season in. I finished the first season today.
You're caught up? You finished the first season. Well, they're doing the episodes in 3-episode blocks.
I got kind of pissed because I thought I was going to catch up. And then they were like, I thought I was going to catch up. And then I was like, so I went down. You know how like you move from season 1, then you move to season 2. I thought it was going to be like maybe 3. I was like 6 fucking episodes.
Yeah.
God damn.
I'm up to episode 5. I didn't watch 6 yet.
Okay.
But I'm I'm liking the season so far. It's a lot of, well, the first 3 episodes of the season were a little, like, kind of, I don't know. How would you describe them, Mehmet? Yeah.
Really?
It couldn't keep my attention.
Wait, and you liked the first one because you even told me the first
I liked
season
the first
started
one
off
because
slow.
it started off fucking slow, and then once the heist happened, I was like, oh shit! And when it was over, I turned the shit off. Now, so for the new season, the first the first
Is it
2
carbonated? What the fuck?
the first 2 episodes were kind of the first 2 were kind of but that episode 3 shit was popping.
Yeah. So
Shit was really popping.
I'll give you guys a little spoiler, but I'm not going to ruin anything.
Oh shit!
Sal Guerrero shows up in the next 3 episodes.
Sal Guerrero.
Why does that name sound familiar? Is that the bounty hunter?
The guy with the like lazy eye guy. The fucking yeah. Oh god. Let me pull him up.
Not the.
Wait,
that's
no,
not the-
he's from some like that name is some like from.
This guy.
Oh,
Forrest.
I don't fuck with that
Yeah,
guy.
Forrest Whitaker. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Forrest.
bro, he's
Unless
he's always
is he putting in work?
he's always Ghost Samurai to me. What was that? What was that movie?
Ghost dog.
The Ghost. I fucking dude. I don't really fuck with him at all.
Why? He's a great actor.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I think he gets a
Blasphemy.
pass. I
Hate.
think everyone fucks with him.
Hate.
But
Hate.
I can't remember a movie where he was like great in. Because even
Fast
Ghost Dog
Times
was,
at Ridgemont High.
you have to go that far back.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. That one.
I don't even know that he was. Was he in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in there.
He was the football player that got pissed off when his car got destroyed by.
Well, he's been killing it in Godfather of Harlem.
Yeah.
He's
He's.
been
I've
killing
seen
in
him
that.
in a lot of good stuff, and I know
And
I
that's
enjoyed his
recent.
characters.
He's
Yeah.
been killing it.
What's his name?
Forrest
Forrest
Whitaker.
Whitaker.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's.
Isn't it? He's won
he
like
was
an
in-
Oscar and shit.
He was in Black Panther, but I don't think he's particularly good.
right. Didn't he win an Oscar?
He has. Sometime.
Last King of
Taken
Scotland. That was
for-
a
Oh,
really
that was the
good
one
movie.
that got him the award. Oh,
Yeah,
man,
that was a good movie.
Yeah, it was. That's what put
Rogue One was cool.
on the map.
Black Panther, he wasn't good in it.
Oh God.
He wasn't bad. I'm not hating on him.
Yeah, you are.
He was in Bloodsport.
Yes, he was the cop chasing them around, falling in the water and shit.
There's so many fucking B movies here. Let's be real.
Hello, Brent. Welcome.
Brian, we talking Andor. Why is Cassian the fucking coolest character in all of Star Wars ever? Serious, like that guy has got
I think
more,
that's the acting too.
I think that guy's
he's a
got
great actor.
more fucking to go for him than any other character, other than BB-8.
Well, he's the main character. so.
of all. Luke, fucking pussy. Who else? Who else do I hate?
Oh, that's what I
Fuck.
want to hear right there. Who do I hate? That's what I wanted to hear right there.
Darth Maul was there for 27 seconds. It got cut in half.
Mom got a goddamn series.
Yeah. Fuck. Who else? Ray. I mean, Ray was cool. Ray's cool. BB-8.
Wait.
I,
Wait. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
bro, people put
You
too
gotta
much
be
on the
fucking
original trilogy,
kidding me.
dude.
Ray was cool.
Ray was cool. I didn't say the movies were cool. I said she was cool. Even the fucking who's the big googly eyed bitch that gets Luke she's cooler than most of the characters.
She was cooler than Ray.
Oh, not
No, speaking of Mothma, I hate that bitch in Andor.
not Moth.
She's
I hate
not
that
very
bitch.
likable, is she?
I hate that bitch.
However,
Her daughters even weren't.
however,
Don't. I know what you're gonna say.
What?
And
It's rusted.
she ain't the noise. She ain't the noise.
It's
You know
rusted.
who is the noise?
It's rusted.
His facts. It's rusted. The Indian assassin girl,
Oh, she's at work. She's at work.
and no one's talked about her at all.
She's at work.
Y'all should have led with that. Or
Well, we needed some hate. 'cause
even
it
what's her
started
name?
With hate to lead up to
What's
that
her
good
name?
shit.
Bismarcky or whatever. What's the fucking that's Cassian's sister, right?
This motherfucker said Bismarcky.
Her name's
Jesus Christ.
It's right.
For that shot,
What?
We're starting
Yeah.
that-
See. Oh, Bix. I thought.
Bismarcky.
Fucking Biz.
So they did say. So they gave a little disclaimer before these latest 3 episodes, where this is taking place in BBY 3, which is actually when I
What the
was
fuck is
looking it up.
BBY?
So that's like their way of dating
the year before the battle
of Yavin.
Yeah.
Battle of Yavin.
Why you had to make
But-
it look like a fucking Pornhub search to
That's-
BBY? Oh, you like
That's where
that
your head
BBY?
goes all the time.
You like
bro.
that BBY?
I mean, when I first saw it too.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, fuck.
But so I guess this is the year like Darth Maul actually gets discovered alive. Like somebody finds him alive in this year too. But I don't know if that's going to tie into this show.
Huh.
But there's a couple other things. That happen,
Skarsgård is the fucking man.
And
He's
everything.
he's
and everything.
I've never seen. Oh, and Circus
of
too.
course.
Fucking Golem is. I thought he was gonna be very unlikable. Then he pulled through.
Yeah. The guy who plays Luthen's pretty like
Which one's
in the
losing?
role of this one. This Stellan.
Oh yeah.
Skarsgård.
And then he puts on the wig, and he.
Yeah, that wig was throwing me off. I kept looking like, what the fuck?
It
Where'd all
looked
this hair come
believable,
from?
bro. It looked
No,
believable.
it didn't.
I
did
mean, I've
not.
seen worse. I watch a lot of drag. I've seen worse wigs.
Yeah, Tyler Perry movies.
I fucking hate Tyler Perry. I hate he's the worst. He ain't funny. He ain't never been funny. Medea.
Before the Battle
There
of
you
Having,
go.
I think he meant Yavin. Probably autocorrect.
What was the Battle of Yavin?
Yavin was a turning point in the war when, like, that was when but right before they launched the attack on the Death Star.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the year before, or wait, this is the year after that?
Before.
Okay.
Because they haven't gotten the plans for the Death Star yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what Andor is, right?
Yeah.
Andor is.
Yeah.
I do like that he got he went there to kill him, but now he's on the squad. Who's the redheaded bitch that like is working against Skarsgård? Kind of like they're both.
On the same level?
Yeah, but they're both.
Is that
Rebels.
Mon Mothma?
No, it's the chick that the blonde haired lesbian. So there's the Indian chick and then her girlfriend. Fame.
Are you talking about, like, his assistant, like, chick that?
No. There was a redhead that. So if you go up, Faye Marseille meets up after they pull the job on the thing. She meets up with this redheaded chick, and then the redheaded chick was like, "Yeah, kill
her, right?
Yeah, she.
Yeah,
the
that's I'm pretty sure it's her sister.
Oh, it's that girl's sister. So
Yeah.
then it would be
That-
Mon Mothma's cousin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm correct, I believe that's what it was because I was confused about who she was too, but
Right.
she's
Like,
definitely
does he-
part
yeah.
of her family.
Oh, God. So it's a
Yeah.
family
It's a
tie,
family
not
affair.
Yeah.
necessarily a rebellion tie.
Right.
Okay.
This is the politics of this shit.
I'm also like I don't necessarily get. I mean, I get the concept of why like they're trying to hide money and why it's like difficult to do, but it seems like in order for them to like cover up that she's been moving money, they're gonna marry off her daughter, but then also,
Yep.
They made. It sounded like they were faking that the husband had a gambling addiction, so that they could be like, "Oh, you
They're
lost
gonna account
400
for all
grand."
the
Yeah,
money, account for their
So I think
finances.
at
But
least
the Empire coming
yeah.
for it, baby.
Empire wants every dude.
yeah,
I
and there's a
kinda-
little more explanation in the new
in
season.
the news. Okay,
Yeah, in the first 3 episodes, they kind of get into
Oh.
that explanation
Then
a little
I'll
bit
be
more
doing
because
that before
that
next
like most of
episode.
that is about the daughter's wedding.
Oh, okay.
Shot.
Okay. Oh yeah, shot.
Because Chase came in with blazing hate.
That fuck.
That hate is real.
I hate
Fucking
so many
Bismarcky.
people.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's warm. That's been in my trunk.
Oh, buddy.
Maybe that's why when we uncorked it, the smoke came out. That
Brent, your
gas.
Avalanche got to pull it together, bro.
Get it together.
I mean, they won the game.
Yeah, who are
They're
you?
down 2-3.
Who are you guys? The fucking Toronto Maple Leafs?
Can't let the
Jesus.
Dallas Stars beat you. Come on.
The Maple Leafs got their shit pushed in. Oh, I put something. I think in the
God
on
damn.
Facebook. It was this Scottish chick that was wearing like a Toronto the Maple Leafs jersey, and she's like, "I think they lost because of my massive fucking tits." She's like, "I was sitting up front, and they couldn't get enough of me or something." Like, it was fucking funny. I was like, "That's hockey's just the best sport." Dude.
It is.
Like Football is cool. I'll always love football. It's OG, but hockey is just the best.
I think the fans are
Live hockey game.
You
Yeah.
won't be disappointed.
like the fans are awesome. They're
Yeah.
just a lot of fun. Like everybody's shit talking but having a good time at the
Yeah,
same time.
it's like respectful shit talking.
Yeah.
It
like,
ain't like going to an NFL game.
Nah.
They just
No.
swerve,
nah.
watching somebody.
It's not like where people are scrapping.
Bro,
all
you
over
know how
the
many
place.
times I've
It's like
seen-
there's fighting on the ice. That's why. So I think it's even better. Like I think that prevents fights in the stands.
And it's cool. It's AC. So like you're not
and
like
it's cold too. Yeah.
yeah, it's fucking great time and great sport. Like you know how many times
You're
I've been
never
to a Raider game
uncomfortable in a hockey
where I've seen
arena.
Raider
You're like-
fans fight Raider fans, and I'm like,
I
guys,
just watched a video where the Browns at the tailgate were beating the shit out of each other.
this shit, I'm like, dude,
I mean,
that's only
it was
football.
like a crowd of 20 of them just beating the dog out of
I mean, go to Philly. That probably happens every week.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
shit, preseason.
Preseason.
I don't like Deidre, but you're supposed to not like her. Who's that one? Oh, Elizabeth. That's the daughter, right?
That's the one he's protecting. I think, right? Or no, that's Bix.
Bismarcky.
Jesus.
Call
The
him.
hate is real with this one.
Oh, baby, you. Oh, also one of the coolest droids in all of the Star Wars universe. The what is it? B2 bot, the red one. He's like an accordion kind of thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
and he's
yeah.
mad loyal to fucking Marva.
hmm
That was cool. Oh, dude, that season finale had me moved, bro. The music in there was like the funeral scene and
Yeah.
like made the brick out of her or whatever. I was like, and I want that drum.
It was epic, dude. The
Yeah, it
last
was-
like 3 episodes were just like intense as fuck.
And you know what they
Like,
did
it was
too?
So good.
Which I've been bitching about all the Star Wars shit we've watched, that we've talked about on this show. Every single one makes every city the only city on the whole planet, and all it is one market.
Yeah.
They've done better about like making it feel like a lived-in space. It's not just like
Yeah.
one market and that's it. There's like other spots on the same planet and in the same city. Like there's other places for them to go. They had like an area where they work, and then they have the hotel, and they have like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just
More
like,
like an
thank
actual
God.
like
It's more
living
spread out.
city.
yeah. And I'm like that because you wouldn't have a whole planet for like one fucking. I didn't like the at the very end after they escaped the fucking prison or whatever. The fucking dudes that caught them in that like jizz net.
Oh yeah.
They looked like mama. And I was like,
Don't do it.
Bubba. I was like, ugh.
Did the
There's-
sound come out?
Yeah, I was like, there's so much noise and fluid, and I was like, I don't want none of that.
no.
But also, missed opportunity for fucking Star Wars / Disney. Release those shoes, bro. The ones that the guards have in there.
Oh.
They're like snow boots. They look sick as fuck. They look They look cooler than the lace-up shoes from Back to the Future, in my opinion.
What the self-lacing ones?
Yeah, the ones
don't know.
that
Those
the
are tough to
guards are
beat.
wearing. I know, but I think they're better.
Yeah. Stars are the favorite to win the cup this season. Surprise the Knights. I don't know. I heard that betting wise that the Avalanche were the odds-on favorite to win. According to Jerry, he likes to tell me like every time I see him.
It's not a full shit stomp either. They fucking pushed us in 5-2.
Yeah, we got killed in the second and third games. We got murked.
Also, Brent, did you
Uh.
know Owen Nolan was on the fucking Wild? And the Avs, bro, or the Nordiques at the time?
Yeah.
I do. So I went to I had a doctor appointment today, and I was talking to the nurse, and I don't know why we were talking about hockey. Oh, we were talking about plastic surgery, and then we were talking about Mickey Rourke's fucking face.
Mm.
And then I was like, yeah, it looks like Wayne Gretzky's now. She's like, I know that dude. You would think that guy has money. And then I was like, well, I mean, like he's one biggest hockey players of all time. But like when he played, they weren't making that much money. Hockey already makes one of the least. They
Yeah.
don't make NBA money. They don't make MLB money. They don't
Right.
make. And even though he was the highest at the time, it's still in the NHL. So yeah, he's made millions and stuff like that. And she was like, oh yeah, but he makes in not royalties, but like deals, like brand deals and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, you're probably right. And she's like, oh, but fights. And then she is the one that she was like, but he didn't do that much fighting. And I was like, what you know about Wayne Gretzky like fighting? And she was like, I forgot who she said. I had to look the dude.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, Marty McSorley was the guy doing all the work. And I was like, oh, shit. And I'm pretty sure Marty McSorley is who they based Point Blank off of, like how Patrick Swayze looks. I was like, oh shit, fucking McSorley, dude. I was like, it was the best doctor's appointment I've ever had, where you go in there.
You
and
never
it's
know,
like,
right?
And you're just like, oh,
yeah.
you can just get to talk hockey. Like no one talks hockey, dude.
No one.
Not here. Let alone the ins and outs of like who's fucking fighting and shit.
The other day we had some Knights fans in that weren't the normal crew of people, and I was like, oh yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, we're gonna get more of those than probably any other city, right? Because Vegas is the ninth diamond.
Yeah, it makes sense that white
yeah.
people would root for Vegas.
If at all, yeah. If we're watching any hockey, it's probably Vegas.
Well, the Wild's got some talent, man. They had two players that were like their two best players were injured for like half
the whole
of the season.
Yeah.
So they came back and but I don't know, the Knights. I mean, we got 2 overtime wins.
Yeah, one of them they cut off.
We've gotten
TV.
lucky.
So
We got
pissed.
lucky yesterday too because they scored a goal, but they got called back because they were offsides and they had to review it for them to catch it.
Yeah.
And if the coach hadn't caught that with the challenge, we would have lost. So
Damn, son.
So we won thanks to that. But I mean, that was a big part of it anyway. But let's see. Come on, man.
Oh, hey, can y'all explain to me? So going back to the Andor thing, the little fucking dude that lost his job and he can't get over it, the fucking redhead dude. I hate his fucking face.
This guy,
I hate that motherfucker's face.
Cyril.
Yeah. Who is the chick that he's staying? Is that his mom? That like he moved in with after he lost his
the
job.
one with
and
that
shit?
dragging.
Yeah.
That's
And she like just hates on him. Like
Yeah,
she
she
hates on
just-
him like
she-
nobody's
and I'm like,
business.
wait, because I originally when he like moved in, she was like, yeah, you fucking suck. And I thought that was gonna die down,
Yeah,
but
that chick
just
sounds like she goes
the
through a
whole
pack of cigarettes
time,
and
she's
like
just
a
like,
fucking carton of
yeah, I
cigarettes in
told you you suck,
Her
you
right there?
motherfucker.
That's her right there.
That's
I
her,
bet
yeah.
you think you top shit. Nah, you
She-
suck.
I think that's what she was born to play, those kind of roles, because she did that in the Brandy movie. She was the mother-in-law, and she was up
Catherine
Brandy's.
Hunter.
She was up Brandy's ass, man.
This one.
The front
That
row.
one, yeah. She was talking about mother-in-law from hell. She, oh, I can't walk. I'm just an old lady, and she'd be shitting on herself. And Brandy's home with her, so Brandy's got to clean it up.
Oh.
So the lady thought Brandy was sleeping. Brandy looked out, lady just walking around doing shit, and she looked up, see Brandy looking at her. She just, and she fall
like
out.
fucking Toy Story.
Oh yeah, she would just fall the fuck out. I'm just an old lady.
She plays a role in this season too. So.
She is
Is
rough,
she
man.
Republic? I mean, you could spoil it for me.
She's like the imperial version of like someone who watches Fox News all the time.
That's what. So I couldn't tell if she was hating on him because she's so
Nah.
bootlicking, or because she's actually what do you call it? Rebel, and just hating on him. That I hope that he fails. So I was like, oh, I couldn't. They
just one of them
misled
hard-ass-
me a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just a hard ass.
She like nothing he does is good enough
Yup.
for her, basically. So she just shits on him the entire time.
tearing his ass.
I do.
up. I'm
I do like
"God
watching that.
damn."
I'm cool with that. I also thought it was like cool, like you don't see it till the end, but that he picked the name Clem on the heist thing because of the dude that like taught him how to like fucking clean shit. My whole thing is like, why are they? He's pretty like random, but then the show at more than one point made it seem like the Skarsgård guy went there to recruit him specifically. But he didn't know that he was there until he was gonna sell that item. So I don't know. It's kind of weird for me, like because this guy Cassian's too lucky. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm.
He's not like classically trained warrior or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's like he just seems very lucky. Like Long Shot in X-Men is you know what I mean? Like
I think
Yeah.
that's kind of the like gist of a lot of the Star Wars movies is it's just like being in the right place at the right
Right time.
time kind of thing. Like whether it's the Force or whether it's just shit pure luck. Like
Yeah.
I don't like So yeah.
But yeah, I do. I like a lot of the character, and Rusty Roof is gonna end up fucking Ben Miles over here for sure. That like childhood friend that's like a banker. She
Yeah.
gonna fuck him.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah, cause she ain't fucking with her husband for
Nope.
whatever reason.
It's coming.
They almost have like the husband and her have like almost like a transactional style relationship.
Yeah, and it seems weird.
Yeah.
Because she was like married when she was like they were married when they were like young.
Yeah.
But like, it just seems weird. It seems like he's probably gay, or like he does some shit on the under.
He's got to be doing some other
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, he's
If you don't like that rusted roof, I don't know what to tell you. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe he knocked the pipes out. I don't know. Maybe
should have a time limit on reviews. They gotta be super soon.
Oh, what the hell?
I mean, when did they start the fucking replays for hockey? Because that was this season is the first I had ever
Probably
seen
around
it.
the same time they started with basketball.
Yeah.
I didn't know basketball had it either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, they knew.
Hey, but you can't refute penalties still, right?
So what do they?
Yeah, you can.
I mean, the offside happened.
For a foul, they'll look it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
for foul, but like
Fouls,
not for like traveling and shit
foul,
like that.
I think if they
Because I swear to
I think
God,
they can call if
by
they
the
want.
rules that I was playing at as a kid, these motherfuckers are traveling so hard and
A
double
lot.
dribbling
A
so
lot.
hard. But it looks more entertaining. But I'm like, how the fuck do
so
you
if
ever get
if
called?
you ever watched the interview with the referee that was gambling,
Oh yeah,
he'll tell you. He said, "Yeah, they tell us to lighten up on certain people." He said, "Yeah, we want you to enforce rules, not on Mike,
yeah,
not on Iverson." Until Iverson swung at one of them, every time he carried,
yeah.
every time. So it depends.
It doesn't matter. Traveling doesn't exist in the fucking.
That's
NBA.
it. It
Not
just
anymore.
yeah,
doesn't
it's
fucking
kind of
exist.
like
It's
why are
gone.
you dribbling at all anymore?
I mean, LeBron picks the ball up and walks damn near the half court.
That's
They
what
don't
I'm
say
saying.
So a lot of those, a lot of shit, fundamentals we grew up on is a whole.
Yeah,
different
I'm
story
like
now.
Ahmad Rashad is rolling in his not yet filled grave. Yeah, I just remember it being so strict before.
They were
Now
strict.
I'm like,
The traveling, double dribble.
It's not even that strict in college anymore. It used to be pretty. It
Yeah,
used to even
it's
be
all-
stricter
it's
in
lax.
college.
Everything's lax.
But nowadays, now they don't really call it
They don't
anymore.
call shit.
Especially with like when the Euro step came in and like
Well, when they
all that kind of shit came
so
in.
before the Euro step was traveling,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it wasn't.
yeah.
Technically, it's not.
It's
Traveling,
not because it's
but
still
they-
two steps.
But they called
yeah.
it traveling, and now everyone's fucking doing it. Like
But I think like they took that. I swear to God, I see at least 3-4 steps sometimes. So, like
you do.
and I'm like,
You
what
do.
the fuck? When do they? Yeah,
You know,
when did-
motherfuckers picking up their pivot foot and pivoting on the other foot.
Yeah.
So they'll be pivoting all the
That's
way
what- and
from
that's-
the quarter all
that's-
the way to the fucking.
If you
middle
broke
of the
it down
That's
like
travel.
frame by frame, you would
Yeah.
you
Gonna
like be
catch it
like,
down
oh
there
yeah, that
every-
was at least one, if not two extra
And
steps.
I don't even watch basketball. I this is just in passing when I'm walking to and from. You know what I mean? Like inside the bar, and I'm like, oh, that's time to travel.
Is basketball more exciting? Do you think because of it, or do you think it's just like
I think it's all
Uh,
sensational.
To the younger folks, yes.
yeah,
But for those of us that are seasoned watching it, no, because they've lightened up on so much shit. They've changed so many defensive rules. This is all about offense.
That's what.
now.
Yeah. So if
It's
you can,
all
if
offense
you
now.
can come back from a 20-something point lead or deficit multiple times in a game, that shows like the inconsistency is crazy.
It's not just that. It's just.
I mean, like that's
there's no
not.
more, the main thing to me. There's no hand checking.
Yeah.
So there's no bumping. There's no big man.
the
Everyone just-
physicality of the
the
game is
physicality
gone.
has
Yeah, when
gone.
all
So
your centers are throwing up threes, I'm like,
everyone's
what the
shooting
fuck
threes.
is
So,
this? Yeah.
It's not. Coaches used to coach.
Yeah.
Now it's just like run up and down. It's like watching street ball. A high-paid coach telling you when to and when not
That's
to.
remember I was saying like I felt like coaches in the NBA make less of an impact than in other sports because of that. Because like
To a point, you're right. But at the same time, if you have the same squad and you have one coach that's not doing shit, you go to off season. They bring in like 2 reserve players, and you change the coach, and all of a sudden these motherfuckers are number
they're
1
bums.
seed. It's number 1 seed. The coach had a lot to do with it. I think a lot of us have to do probably with motivation, or I know for my team, a lot of it was the Rockets. They were young, and because they didn't want to upset the Stars, they did whatever the fuck they wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That made a lot of people leave. So we got a new coach in. It's like he laid the hammer down. You're not going to do that. There will be rules, or you're getting the fuck out of here. And now look at him, number 2. He's not getting their ass handed to him.
3-1. And you said they were putting that work in on Golden State the whole season. So maybe that shows the coaching too, 'cause in that the
Yeah, they put that work in
Yeah.
on today. Almost Golden State almost came back, but they were down. Golden State was down by 31.
Jesus Christ. That's
Like
what
at
those,
damn near halftime.
That's why I don't even watch till the last 2 minutes. I was like, it doesn't.
Well, Curry pulled all the starters like midway through the third. He's
yeah.
like, he's like,
We'll get him. We'll get him the next one,
get him next
guys.
game. He
Yeah.
said, these dudes are on fire. I can't do shit with them. But yeah.
Who's like killing it in the playoffs right now for basketball?
So Golden State the Rocket Golden State shit is close.
Lakers are already out, right?
Lakers playing right now. They're losing by 8. Whatchamacallit?
Is Grizzlies are already out.
Someone's
too?
been getting beat by like 30, like damn near every game.
Oh, the T, dude. I like T-Wolves.
The T-Wolves are.
But I
solid.
can't say that they're my team yet. Not until after this season.
It's not these teams.
Oh, damn. Magics are getting there.
Yes.
Yeah, they're the ones been getting.
Yeah,
They've been getting the smoke.
rocked.
The Magic has been getting smoked. Someone else has been getting the.
Oh,
business,
Bucks
too.
lost Dame Dash, too.
Yeah, he's
Or
out.
not Dame Dash, but Dame
Hey,
Dollar.
better than Biz Markie. Hate Nas.
She is a cool character, even though I couldn't figure out like her motivation. I couldn't figure out if like she was the sister, or because the white lady basically had like adopted kids, right?
Yeah.
And she's just like liberated from other like war fronts.
Yep.
But it didn't show her as a kid, so I didn't know. Because originally I thought that maybe she was the one that got killed, and that because he was remember like the whole thing starts he's looking for his sister, so I thought that
Yeah.
was I was kind of confused a little bit.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you're talking about that comes around in the second season.
Oh, okay, cool.
So-
Well, I'm glad that they fucking dropped those seeds in.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
did not know. I thought I was only one episode behind until he said something. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, no, I was like,
Yeah.
fucking
what the
sit.
fuck?
I got Logan came in today from school and he was like, "Are you watching Andor?" I was like, "Yep." And I was like, "I'm about to start season 3." And then I looked and I was like, "Nope, I'm about to start cooking dinner instead." Because I'm already 6 down. Like if it was like 1 or 2, maybe I would, or I could catch. If it was
A
like
little
3,
bit of it.
then
Yeah.
I'd be only 1 episode down. But I'm like, nah, it's gonna take
Yeah,
all
I was
next
like,
week.
I'm gonna watch the Rockets game.
I mean, if I didn't start so late today, I could have got through all 3.
And
They're
it's
about
not-
45 minutes.
It's not a slog though. I really enjoy
No,
the
yeah.
full episodes, but they do have 20 minutes of fucking credits at the end. I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
exactly.
y'all can chill off that. Like,
yeah, the actual view time of the episode
yeah,
is like
it's only
45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we started White Lotus today too.
Oh,
We only got
I
one.
just finished
Nah,
second.
nah,
I
we're
just
talking.
finished the second season.
Okay.
Good
So,
shit, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of spoilers in that.
Stifler's mom, man.
Stifler's
Stifler's
mom.
mom.
Dude, she just reached. Like in the first episode, she got an O from the black lady giving her like a scalp massage, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I like to see where this is going. And then what's her name from Euphoria plays like a teenage girl in that. And then
In the first season?
yeah, what's her name?
Oh, the one that does ketamine? The one with the friend that she's gay for?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
She's like known for her boobs.
Wait, the friend of
No,
the daughter?
the white girl.
She's known for her boobs? She doesn't
She's
really have-
in Euphoria.
I don't know what her name is.
She's done like it was a big deal when she did SNL because she like played like a dumb big boob girl, and they were like, "You didn't really play anything. That's just you."
Oh, that one. Oh yeah, she's banging. Yeah. I
But-
showed her.
You're talking about the daughter, or are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the daughter. What's her name?
Not Patton.
Sydney Sweeney.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
to talk about the other ones.
Oh, bro,
She didn't have boobs though, did she?
sir,
Yeah, she's.
she's like the new Kate Upton, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, she's pretty.
However.
Eh.
Yeah, exactly.
she's a devil.
She's
a
a bitch
bunny.
in the first
mean
season.
she's a
though.
bunny.
Yeah, she's
Don't
a
mean
bitch
she
in
can't get poked.
the- Well, yeah.
I said what the fuck I said.
It's kind of fun. It's like a murder mystery.
When
kinda
does
vibe.
Walton Goggins get in there? That's my guy.
Season 3.
Fuck! I gotta wait that whole time.
Shit.
Oh yeah, he acts up.
I
He
don't-
acts a fool.
just put
I've been
season
trying to
one.
get her to start Righteous Gemstones with me, cause she watched all of Vice Principals with me, and I was like, yes.
I watch Righteous
Vice Principals
Gemstones
is
up to
shit.
like I think
Vice Principals is
I
the shit, man.
love
Yeah.
that movie.
I watched probably like I think the whole first season of Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah,
But I
the
didn't keep going after
the
that.
series finale was just this past week, I think, because they only went 3 seasons, and they were
Is
like,
that the one where he
they're
has
wrapping
white
up.
hair?
Yeah,
I
he's
haven't
like,
watched that shit yet.
shut up, nerd.
Yeah, I haven't watched that shit yet. Okay.
I can't concentrate with all your inputs.
Danny McBride.
No, fucking Goggins.
Goggins.
He, yeah, but Danny McBride is a
Because in the first season he's like he's like the stepbrother
Oh,
or
shit.
something like that. Like he's not like because Danny McBride, the SNL chick,
And then Adam
And-
Devine
yeah,
from
Adam Devine.
Workaholics.
Yeah.
They're all the
they're
kids.
The kids, yeah,
Yeah.
they're the main kids. But he's like he like plays like the uncle or something like that. I want to say, or he's no, he's the husband of the daughter. He's the husband.
Oh,
of the
okay,
daughter.
okay.
Yeah. That's what I think it is.
And also, dude, Jennifer Coolidge, did her voice change over the years?
Some.
Because I think
Some.
it's like her signature sound. I think she let off the gas a little. Because in
she's
White
not
Lotus,
doing
she
it.
sounds kind of more normal.
She sounds normal as fuck.
Yeah.
But she has moments.
Who are you talking about? Which one?
Jennifer Stifler's mom.
Oh, yeah.
She has moments where that fucker comes out.
Because you remember in Legally Blonde, it was like, yeah, dumbass. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
now she sounds like a little bit more normal. And I'm like, was that a
was
gag?
all-
or-
Well, she's kind of just like a depressed narcissist a little bit
Yes.
or something, or I don't know what you would
She's
call it.
ditzy
but-
as fuck. I
Not-
know
maybe
that.
not a
was it
narcissist,
that her
but,
husband?
like
What
a
was somebody had
sociopath.
died?
Her
and
mom,
she was
her
fucking,
mom, or she was carrying the ashes.
Yeah,
of
she was
her
carrying
mom.
that. She was depressed on medication, and she
Yeah.
had that fucking the assistant that she wouldn't let do a goddamn thing.
Oh, the black girl.
That's
That did
season
the-
2.
Oh.
That's season 2.
My bad.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
That's
don't
season
care
two.
either.
The assistant was season 2.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Wait,
she
that
didn't have
dude's
one
a
in season one.
fucking Schwarzenegger? I've seen that guy in
Yeah.
other shit.
Oh no, never mind.
What have I seen him in?
That show's gonna fuck you up.
Which one?
Season 3's gonna fuck y'all
Oh,
up.
dude.
Yeah, season 2. I think season 1 was better than
I've seen
season
him
2.
be a bad guy. Oh, he was in the fucking The Boys.
Yes.
He was the dude that turned
Was he the one that fucked things with holes?
No,
No,
he was the fucking one that he was like the new he was like Homelander, but he like was like fire too.
You're talking about Gen V.
Oh, Gen V, my bad.
Yeah,
you're
Gen
right,
V.
you're right.
That's yeah. He was the like all-star athlete,
Yeah.
like the main guy.
And then he goes fucking cuckoo.
Yeah. Then he blows
Shit.
himself up in a ball of fire.
I fell into a ball of fire. Damn, that's a Schwarzenegger, bro.
Well, you could see it in that third picture for sure.
This one? Or?
The third one. Up, the third one, right there. That's a young Arnold
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, a
But that's a skinny. I guess
That's
maybe
a skinny Arnold.
I've only seen yoked ass Arnold and old ass Arnold. I've never.
He's got the same mouth.
That's what I'm talking about with that smile.
And the
That
jawline.
same
You
crooked
got a
ass
pretty
smile.
mouth. Is this the one with the maid now?
To
That
be
ain't the one,
fair.
right?
To be
I,
Well, to be
wait,
fair.
I don't know.
Or is that with like his actual? Because wasn't
He does have a
wasn't
shit.
Arnold with the
The maid.
Heinz chick, right? Like the she was the heiress of the Heinz fortune.
Kennedy?
Yeah, but I think that's where she got like that Kennedy, like her family owns Heinz like ketchup.
Oh,
I think.
Maria Shriver?
Is that her?
Yeah.
Am I making up the Heinz thing? I
Look
could
it
be.
up.
I talk a lot of shit.
You do.
Quick flicks, what are
There
you
she
talking about?
is.
That type shit. What is it? I mean, oh god, ugh.
Overview.
Oh, she aged like the Crypt Keeper.
Long as
American
that
journalist, author of the prominent Shriver and Kennedy families, former First Lady of California,
I guess not.
nonprofit for.
Shit, who was the
Get to the
Heinz?
chopper.
Unless
Yeah,
it was
who
like
was
an
the Heinz?
ex-wife or something, maybe.
Oh, or some.
Well, that was it until he got busted with a nanny.
Oh no, I know who the Heinz one is. Remember Chris Hardman, the fucking he's like an on
Jesus, that's a
Nerdist
horrible
Nerdist
picture,
News.
too. Good
That's what
God.
I'm saying. She was
Which one?
Ooh.
What are you saying?
you remember Nerdist News and stuff?
Yeah.
The guy that he started that company and then he got like canceled because like his ex-girlfriend wrote this like long diary about shit that he didn't do, but they were like, we got to kick you out.
Yeah, we don't want
That dude is married to the heiress of the Heinz fortune. That's why he don't do shit no more because he don't need to.
You don't have to.
He sugar dicked it all the way back up.
Sugar dick. God damn.
Was he in season 1? He was in season 1?
Chris Hardman, no.
Schwarzenegger.
Oh
Oh.
no, it said season 3, I think.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, I was
no,
gonna
yeah,
say
he's
I
in
don't
season-
think I've seen him
Oh,
yet.
yeah, you'll know. You'll
So the
know.
third season takes place in Thailand,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
And that's when
Second
y'all
season
boys-
takes place in Spain.
Yes.
This
No,
Hawaii.
Italy.
This
Sorry,
Hawaii
Italy.
one's funny.
The Hawaiian was pretty good.
I like the first season better than the second season.
And I like the third season.
The characters I
This
thought were better in the
fucking-
first season.
The third season's insane.
Second season's good though, and Aubrey Plaza. So.
The other two had better build-ups. This one has kind of a build-up of when shit starts popping. It's
Is the
fucking
yeah.
hotel representative? Does that change season to season, or is he
it's
the
a
constant?
totally different person.
Okay. Like the concierge or
Because it's
whatever.
a chain. So
Yeah.
Yeah. The hotel's the same. That's it. It's like the same chain of hotels.
Yep.
But
Oh, speaking of which, did you hear about all those Vegas hotels? One's under MGM management, like
a lot of them are under MGM.
No, that's what I'm saying. They laid off. I think it was there's a few thousand like the concierge positions and stuff like that.
Really?
And then the Excalibur closed. I think it was like their buffet or something. And then Luxor.
Blasphemy.
It's either the buffet or like
I mean,
the valet or something like that.
I'm
Like
not
they're
surprised.
they're tightening up because it's because of the
Because of the tariffs?
because of the tariff shit. Yeah, they're noticing that people like tourism as a whole is taking a dive.
Well,
So
yeah,
then
Oh,
no-
well, not
nobody's
according
busy.
according to him, it's not. Everything's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Well,
All that shit had
you know how much
Oh, yeah.
business comes from
Yeah.
Europe and Canada
that
to Vegas?
interview
Like,
had me crying. Oh, I was laughing
Bro.
so hard. This dude is insane.
like tourism has fallen. I want to
Everything.
say like 75% or something crazy. Like it's some nuts number. Like Canadians are pissed. So
dude,
like,
and they
I worked on the strip, and I can tell you, there's a shit ton of Canadians that come to
Yeah.
fucking Vegas all the time. So I'm not surprised.
I was watching what is it? The fucking Jon Stewart, the Tonight Show. That's not the Tonight Show, the Daily Show. And they interviewed this this Canadian lady, and she's like, "I'm sorry, but Donald Trump's an asshole." And they're like, "Bro, you know you fucked up when you got a Canadian saying, I'm sorry, but he's an asshole."
Elbows.
Oh shit! What the fuck just happened? Yeah, because you popped the fucking that off.
I know. I meant to.
I was
trying to put it back on, but I can't.
You dropped the fucking
I can't screw it in.
firing pin, dude.
It's not fitting in
pulled,
the hole.
He pulled the grenade.
Jesus.
At least your fucking beers aren't blowing up today. Jeez, Overton, what the fuck is going on with you, bro?
This is my life right now. Seriously.
Imagine if we just got here early and just started fucking pranking your shit. Actually, I'm not even gonna put that up because I know they're gonna.
Oh, it broke. It sheared off.
Do 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 do.
Oh, John Cena.
we try to watch Raw, by the way. Not this Monday, but we try to watch last Monday's.
Mhm.
I don't know how I feel about watching wrestling now because I tried to get them into it, and I was like, oh, okay, like now I could see.
You were talking about that last week, right? You guys were gonna like start.
Yeah,
making it a
so we
family thing.
actually tried.
Oh yeah, we were texting when you were doing
There's
that.
so much it's more promo work than it is actually
Yes.
wrestling.
Yes.
And I was like, are we watching the wrong thing?
Because before it used to be you got to be a top notch.
Yeah,
to
you
talk.
didn't. Yeah, and you did it
And now
like either right
everybody-
before the match or right after the match. Or something.
Everybody's talking. Now.
And so I'm not-
everybody.
That shit.
That's why it's just 3 hours, damn near.
Yeah, we didn't
Everybody's
even get
talking.
through the full episode. We were just like, damn,
Where'd you stop at?
Rhea Ripley.
Good place to stop.
Yeah, I told my sister-in-law. That's her crush.
Yeah.
She's like, I want her to
Rhea's-
slam
Rhea's-
me. She had
'Cause
a.
even
She
their-
came in looking like the Crow. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, she's cool.
Because they even have like fucking YouTube shows and those are interesting too.
No, I watch the YouTube show. That's how I've been following. I'd say for the past like year.
Mhm.
That's how I know what's going on. I did like watching.
no,
that.
I'm talking about like specifically. They have like how they work out. Like Sheamus does a thing where he goes to each person.
Oh,
Like,
word?
show me how you work out. And he's like, you do what? And then he starts doing that shit. He's like hurting.
Oh shit. I don't
Yeah.
know that.
Like, so he went to Edge's house one day. He's like, so show me your workout. So Edge lives on a hill.
Yeah.
Brought out the wheelbarrow. And Edge jumped in it. Said, okay, here we go. Went down. Went so far, turn around, come back uphill.
Oh.
And
fuck.
Sheamus is like, are you fucking crazy?
I seen
So they were switching out and doing that shit.
Did you watch AEW too?
A little bit. It's not
I
as-
seen it was. I guess they were in Ireland or something,
Mhm.
and then the whole stadium was singing the Edge's song. He doesn't go by Edge anymore. He goes by
Copeland.
Cole. Yeah.
Some shit like
And
that.
he got all like emotional. I was like, that's a cool look. Because
So
apparently he might
overseas,
not.
They sing everybody's shit.
That's so cool,
Yeah,
man.
they sang Roman Reigns. They sang Seth Rollins shit, CM Punk shit, and somebody else. Like they literally just sang. Oh, and Cody. They make up. They sing the same shit, but they put their name in it.
They
So I think that was Ireland. And then they were singing shit in different languages and shit. It was pretty dope. Oh, Chris needs a new mic.
Logan had left, right? Left the room, and then the fucking Uso came in, and I was like, Logan, come here, because we say yeet all the time,
Mhm.
but I've been saying that for fucking 15 years. Like before, Uso was like, that's his tagline, and I was like, this dude that says yeet, and he had like on his glasses and shit. But then when it came like at the whole crowd, yeet.
Yeah.
His rhythm is so off. He has the whitest
And
rhythm.
his
ever.
brother was saying that shit before him. So I
I
don't know
thought they were
why.
doing that like on
I-
purpose
I-
at
yeah.
first. Like when I first watched it, I was like, "Is this on purpose?" Because it's like so like just.
And I'm like, that's not even what yeet mean. Like, what? You don't say that.
It's like when what's his name was doing the yes,
Oh,
or like
yeah.
the
Oh,
you know
Daniel
like
Bryan, yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I never liked that guy.
I love that dude.
and or
So
the
when
or
he
the
was a
what
bad-
He is
I
so
love that
vanilla.
dude.
what
Oh,
when
that's
Stone
a-
Cold was doing that shit. Or
Christina got hella. She was like, that's so fucking annoying. And I was like, you didn't even get through the Attitude Era. We're
Nope.
Like,
Nope.
what? What? And I was like, the
And he
whole
still
crowd.
pops in here and there
Yeah.
and does the shit.
I'm like, holy shit.
Chris isn't spilling beer; he's breaking things,
Chris needs
or
a new mic.
spilling beer and breaking
Yeah.
things.
That's why
The
they-
mic is fine. I just broke the shock mount. So now I'm
Shocking.
using
Not
now I'm
shocking.
using the ghetto one. See, I get you guys a good
The
shit
good
for your
stuff.
microphone.
Well, because clearly you can't handle the good shit.
apparently I break it. Just like my ass breaks everything. Like
No, my ass breaks the chairs.
Yeah.
We break. Damn, we're all destructive.
my ass needed an insurance. I broke so many chairs when I was a kid. Like my friends' parents used to hate me like sitting on their furniture because he'd be like, "Dude, he's gonna fucking break it."
They're
He always fucking breaks it.
like, is this?
I
You have
broke-
to look at the bottom of a chair.
I
What is
broke
this rated for?
recliners, dining chairs, like you know those cheap dining chairs with the metal and they have that plywood like particle board base.
Oh yeah.
And
Fall
I
right
just-
in the
I
middle of that shit.
Fucking. And they're like, "Can your ass not break something, please?" Like, what
I'm
the
like,
hell?
who's supposed to sit in here?
Yeah. I've always had a big ass.
Come on, do it.
Yeah. At least we can hear you, huh?
Then I'm
That's-
trying to think what else I watched. Well, I was telling
The
him
microphone's fine.
I was telling him I watched the Until Dawn movie
Wait, that's not the new one.
based off the PlayStation game.
Oh, the one that made you shit yourself.
Pee myself.
My bad.
The movie's okay. The game was way better. They changed the shit a lot. It's like a lot of Groundhog Day.
Oh,
and strategically having to
Mm.
kill yourself and shit like that. It was
in
pretty dope.
did y'all be hearing about that new game though? Right? The
What was it, 99 or something? It's a number,
33
right?
or something like that.
Catch 22,
Show me.
some shit.
Yeah, they're the studio only has like 30 something people, and they made a fucking game. They're only selling it for $45,
Mhm.
and that's you can get it free on Game Pass.
They
But
just
it's-
sold over 1 million copies.
Yeah,
What?
I fuck,
Uh,
dude, and that shit looks so good, and it's turn based.
Expedition.
But there's,
the
like-
first thing that came up.
But there's what do you call it? Like
Ooh, Tempest
quick time events and shit. So like you're kind of like the Souls games where you like can parry and dodge.
Yeah.
That happens in the turn. So if you're like really good, then you'll like never take damage. But yeah, I watched a couple people play it, and it looks.
I want to see what this is because I just heard about it today on the Philip the Frank.
So it's turn based, but like there's like. Which you know what's crazy is no one's brought up. There was a game for the OG PlayStation called Legend of Dragoon, where when you attacked, you could like time it and it would like make your attacks better. But no one's even brought that up when I've talking about it.
on a regular. Yeah.
Yeah. Where like you got
If
characters
you
that
do it
have-
right,
Yeah.
like it'll double your fucking hit points and shit. Fuck with this.
I'm not a fan of turn-based though. That's my only thing.
It's turn-based plus. So like I miss turn-based, man. I don't want fucking I
this
want
coming
to
on
just like
PS5?
sit back and like, because with RPGs, the story is why you're playing.
Right.
Yeah.
Not like, if not, then you just play like a fighting game or a first-person shooter or something. So the story of this is that there's this godlike creature that she paints the number, and anytime, whatever number she paints, if you're that age, you die. You just fucking die.
You just die?
Yeah. So they've had like 60-something expeditions to try to stop her, but she
vanishes into nothingness.
Gerard Butler and Angelina.
It kind of does look like a Gerard
Every
Butler.
year she paints again,
So people just get snapped out of existence.
Yeah, basically.
and every year an expedition departs for the continent with one hopeless mission: destroy the paintress so she can never paint death again.
Basically, posse.
We'll break the cycle so she can't steal anyone else's future.
This world is full of wonders.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death.
I mean, visually it looks fucking
We're the
sick.
only ones left.
Got a creepy
And this is
vibe to
free?
it, too, huh? No,
No,
45.
it's like $45
Oh.
on like PlayStation, but if you have the Xbox, you can play for free.
Oh, okay.
But they say there's like 60 games to like 60 hours to 100% it.
That's
not
got,
bad.
what, another week to fucking do it?
But yeah, like there's
Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who will come after. Right? We are Expedition
this is one of those
33.
games where I'd like to play over the summer and like have like Christina and Logan watch, or like play too, like take turns playing, so
Yeah.
that we can all experience a story together. Because this story looks fucking dope. But like there's like a team attack dynamic and stuff.
Mhm.
Like
Is it co-op?
no,
Okay.
but then there's also like this like buff mechanic. I guess you get like these cards, and like depending on the cards, there's like millions of like combinations you could do, like that you can equip, and it changes the game like as a whole.
Interesting.
Yeah, it looks cool. Everyone that I've seen play it, it got super hyped, but they're like, dude, it's even better than the hype. So like, oh shit,
How about it?
that never usually happens. Normally it's like the hype, and they're like,
And
oh
then
yeah,
it falls off
I
yeah.
feel like
the cliff.
nobody heard of this game, too.
I
Like,
never
that's
heard of
the
this
thing.
The only one that was following it was Moist Critical before it dropped, because I remember him talking about it. Like it came out during like a, one of those play events, like the Xbox Pass or whatever.
Yeah.
You know how they do those. It came out in that. He's like, oh, that looks cool, but that was like a year ago, and then
Props
He
to that
was a-
studio. 30,
Yeah.
30
Yeah, that
people.
looks fucking amazing.
well, and that's what makes all these other motherfuckers look stupid.
Yeah.
Because who's getting in trouble again? Who's the one that makes fucking
EA.
EA? Yep,
Yeah.
EA's in some shit now because they're laying off. I forgot
Everybody.
how many more
lot.
people.
Yeah.
But they're also making shit. What was
I
it?
think some of the
oh,
Apex team-
Titanfall.
Titanfall.
Titanfall. They're making like a looter shooter now, or
What?
not a looter shooter.
Oh.
What's the one?
pay
An
to play.
extraction shooter.
Oh, yeah, an extraction shooter.
And you're like,
So
dude.
kind of like a Helldivers.
Yeah,
or,
you're like, bro.
man.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I just hate it.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I almost bought Helldivers, too, but
I never even played Helldivers yet.
I heard it was cool, but
was Brent into that? Into
Brent's a Destiny dude through and
Destiny,
through.
yeah.
But I don't know if he, because him and Shan play a lot of games. Like they 100%ed all the Star Wars ones, like separately. They
Yeah.
didn't like. She don't take credit for his shit. She plays her own shit. And then the Harry Potter one too. They like I think 100%.
Was that good?
I heard it was good.
Harry Potter?
heard-
Yeah, I heard good
I heard
things
it
about
was
it, too.
really good.
It was just eating like if you didn't have enough VRAM on your graphics card, it was like killing your computer. Is what people
And
were
also,
complaining
it when it dropped, it was like right after J.K. Rowling was like,
She
yeah,
got in
transsexuals doesn't exist or something like that, and yeah, they got heat. So then
Why
people
does
are
anybody
like,
even like listen to her anyway? Like she
she
just
wrote Harry
talks out of
Potter.
her ass every time she says something.
I just don't care.
Yeah, I'm like, who cares if she
They not
cares?
hurting me.
I
know,
just
yeah.
really like.
Yeah, exactly. Like even
They
if I
ain't
if
doing
I
nothing to
even if
me.
I do disagree with her, it's the same with me disagreeing with Trump. What is that going to change him? No.
Nope. Still getting paid. Still going to work. Just my taxes are more ridiculous.
Yeah, work in quotes here, you man.
Yeah, in quotes.
I got less in federal taxes than I did in state taxes this year, which is kind of refund wise. So that was kind of weird. I was like, oh. But I know Hawaii was like saying you were gonna get more on your taxes. This year.
I owed on federal, but
Because they had like a budget surplus or something like
Yeah.
that, so they were like, everybody's gonna get back like $500 or something like
I
that.
got a few hundred from state.
That was nice. I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Thanks, Democrats, for giving me more money.
Dems. Even though the Republicans will take the fucking credit for it.
Oh yeah, they did that because of us.
Yeah.
Anyway,
See?
Told y'all.
dude, what's scary is the whole thing with like him just defying court orders and shit. That's like what
that-
now, bro? Cover up your tattoos, dude, because you know you look like a gang member
Yep,
right
you're a
now. I'm
gang
just
member
saying,
now.
bro, you might get shipped off to El Salvador.
They're going to need a bigger plane for me.
Yeah, because you got tattoos, dude. Watch out. Watch out.
Yeah, you see the Photoshopped ones?
Yeah.
He's like, look at this. And they're like,
Those are the ones
that
he's
was
going off of.
Photoshopped.
It's
Yeah,
so
no,
obviously
But
photoshopped too.
and he was mad. What? Oh, Mr. President, those are Photoshop. No, I saw the picture. He
See,
said,
why
well,
do you guys gotta lie all the
he's like,
time?
I saw the picture too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It said MS-13. He's like, yeah. I saw
Well,
the
even
picture.
Joe Rogan's like sounding off again.
Yeah.
He's like, if people don't get due
Due
process,
process,
then it's
What's
a
the
big
point?
fucking problem. It's the Gestapo, bro.
Yeah.
They can be like, yo, that's what the fucking Nazis did, you know.
Well, that's
Like,
the thing
fucking-
is they
They'll just
asked,
put you in jail because you look like a criminal.
they
like,
asked
you don't even
they
have
asked
to go.
Trump about that. They're like, so what do you think about what Joe Rogan said? He's like, I totally agree with him. And they're like, well, then send the boy back. He's like, yeah, I can't do that.
He's like, I could, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, he was a bad guy. You're like, but
You
what?
just said
Yeah.
that interview was wild, man.
Good news is Elon Musk might be out of running Doge here pretty soon. So from what I heard,
No, the damage
there are
was
rumblings
done.
that he's gonna. Yeah, I know he already did. How many federal jobs got cut?
Yeah. How many billions did he already make all this shit?
Next is gonna be agriculture. Watch the farmers are gonna be like, why is
they're
this
already
bad stuff
fucking up with
happening to me?
Department of Ed, dude. They're already fucking that shit.
Dude, the soybean farmers got fucked his first term because of that shit. Because they
Oh,
did the
they can't
tariffs,
they can't export shit.
and you know who the number one importer of soybeans is from the U.S. is fucking
China.
China. Don't ask me.
And
Ask China.
we never recovered since. The farmers, yeah, I don't know. Fuel's gonna go up. The price, and
Everything.
it's like you can't just manufacture things like steel and stuff in the United States just overnight. Like that shit doesn't
Don't have
happen.
that shit, yeah.
And how
Like
fast?
you may make the engines in the United States, but all the parts that go into that engine come from
elsewhere.
fucking everywhere else.
And how fast did Amazon fold? I was looking forward to that shit.
Bro, they
They
were-
folded
you
like a
fucking-
are you talking about the
magic.
tariff
bitch,
thing they were
man.
gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they were like, oh, that was like a rogue employee or something that put like, oh, the price is this now because this much is because of the
Because of
tariff.
Uh,
And then-
Timu's doing it.
And
Timu's-
yeah, Timu's doing it, but then
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amazon
but
was
sold,
said that they were gonna do it,
and I think
then-
Alibaba's doing it too.
And then Trump had a tantrum, and so they pulled it back. Like, oh, we were never gonna do that. We don't know what you're talking about. And you're like, fuck you fucking cunts.
Well, yeah, because they were
Yeah,
saying
what
something
you
like
call
it's
it?
How else are we gonna
it's
send
illegal.
Katy Perry into space?
Yeah, because that speaker chick, the super cunt, fucking said like that
Just,
they like people they're just basically saying they're gonna jail up anybody who disagrees with them.
Mhm.
Like it's insane. Like all right,
This is
congratulations, welcome to Nazi
100
Germany.
days in.
Here we
Yeah,
go, bro.
exactly.
You guys want this, right?
Yeah.
People complaining about it being a constitutional republic, but yet he doesn't follow any of the Constitution. So what is it? What's going on?
That's your guy.
This is what y'all wanted.
Yeah. Wait, I posted some other shit in the.
Yeah, what do you got?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that dude. Rip John Witherspoon, by the way.
What happened?
Oh, he died years ago. But his son, I just saw
The
this.
son's been doing this for a while.
His son
It's
does
his
like
son,
an
and then
uncanny.
there's a guy that goes to like Walmart and barbershops and shit, and he does pops.
It just made me happy hearing him.
Mm-hmm. He's
How
good.
did it feel about your son's impression of you? It's really good.
He doesn't think it sounds like him at all. He doesn't. It's. I mean,
Give me something.
Well, here I only know it because this is how he talks to me all the time. He'll always be like, JD, what you doing today? You got work? You gotta go sit back and talk to all them people. I never. He does all the noises. You know, like him just breathing.
How did that feel about your son's impression of you? It's really
It
good.
made me think of like Friday. Remember when he comes out of like from the bathroom after taking a shit and he's just
Yeah.
it was just
Spraying the aerosol.
It wasn't. He never said like words. He was just like mouth and face movements to block in time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'd be different if he was like, "Son, go get a job."
Yeah.
But it took him 30 minutes to be like, "You know what? you
Go get your ass a job.
Word of the day.
Yeah.
Job.
Yeah.
J-O-B.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember him in what was the Wayans Brothers show?
Wayans Brothers.
Oh yeah, Wayans Brothers. He was Pops in that too. He's he always
Bang, bang,
been a
bang. That.
yeah.
Boomerang.
Oh,
He's just always been that age.
Bang, bang, bang.
yeah.
Got to coordinate. You got to coordinate.
Yeah, Ludacris used that as a line. Cause my style, my clothes kind of coordinate. This I never saw young Eddie Guerrero ever. This made me laugh.
Is this like this is like WWE,
Look
right?
how young. That's
Okay.
That's young Eddie Guerrero.
Pre WCW. This is like Mexico time, huh?
What the hell was that?
This made me laugh. I've never seen a reversal like that, bro. Yeah.
Oh.
That guy looked like Samoa Joe to me.
Oh, this. Okay, I know what this is.
He's even tried so hard not to
they're
laugh.
giving
dude.
Eddie props.
Yeah.
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 Because he always used to flop. That was his thing.
that was his
like,
thing.
yeah.
Act like he got hit with something.
Yeah,
fall
exactly.
out.
And then the refs would look at it like, you hit him with the chair? You hit
Yeah.
him with the chair?
And then he would look up and laugh.
But
Yeah.
I never saw someone play it off the other way. Like I was like,
That's great.
that's fucking genius.
But now, what's his face is champ?
Ooh.
Dominic Mysterio.
New Netflix, that Tom Segura show. It's like on
Jesus
some Key and Peele shit.
Christ. Speaking of Key and Peele, or actually Key, is it Key?
Oh, he got another
Peele.
scary movie.
The football movie.
Oh yeah, no.
Bro, you ain't fucking with yet.
No. Mm-mm. No.
Wait,
I'm
where
gonna
he-
fuck with you about that, too.
You seen the
Hold on. We'll get to it after this. Let's see what it is.
Don't get yourself killed.
that got Marlon Wayans too?
Yeah, he's the lead. He's the
Yeah.
It's a
He's like
job.
the
devil.
veteran.
Yeah.
No, he's a veteran
One rule.
quarterback. He's gonna
No
introduce
women.
old boy to the devil.
No children.
I'm a global country superstar who's lost his mojo.
He's supposedly
So I
like
decided to
Garth
kidnap his
Brooks.
fans, force them to live in a poor people town, make them share their deepest, darkest traumas so I can put it into hit songs.
My mother died in 9/11.
Ooh, I like that. Get this starving bitch a shrimp.
Large iced coffee and just a splash of whole milk.
Next.
Could you just remake this with less milk?
Last milk?
I'm a professional barista. I know what a fucking splash is.
Think of this as a conversation to get to the truth.
Mount me, big boy.
Want to get to the real stuff. He's clearly using that headset for virtual reality porn.
I have severe carpal tunnel.
Slick stuff.
You're a terrible person.
Raw stuff. Welcome to the party.
There's no better feeling than killing the enemy.
You know we have to transfer schools, right?
Of course.
So I've noticed some of these as like
I am exhausted.
stuff.
3 people.
I know. Why not you guys do it?
Most of these are things that he's talked about in stand-up before. So they're like turning him into like, it looks like he's turning him into skits. So
He's doing the Bernie Mac thing.
Or the
Wait.
Dave Chappelle thing.
Or the spill.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
It looks. I'm gonna watch. The
It
shit
looks
out of
hilarious.
Yeah.
Like I like the
I'm
idea
definitely
of
gonna
it.
watch
But the
Right.
production quality on that is fucking. Because I would say Key and Peele. I love Key and Peele skits, but the production quality on them wasn't
Up to
great.
snuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like slapsticky.
But they got
kinda,
they got money. Like some
This
of that
is like
looked
let's act the whole
production
thing out
level.
with
Yeah.
production, movie level production
So I was
kind
like, oh shit! And this hit me by surprise. I haven't heard anything about.
And I
this
can relate
before
with
now.
that splash of whole milk fucking
Yeah.
thing, dude. I swear to God, every time I get a coffee, I'm like, just a splash of heavy cream. My whole cup is full of heavy cream.
You know,
I'm
I was-
like, oh my God.
I was like talking to Kara too because they fucked up my order at Starbucks again. And I was like, every time I get one step closer to be like, I used to work here, and I'm like, no, because I know
Did you
what
work
that
at
looks like.
The one
Dude,
near us?
Yeah, I worked
Okay.
there for like at that location for like 5-6 years. I worked for Starbucks for like 15 years. So like, and I hate when people like, I worked at Starbucks because when you work there, you're like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit where you work. Like,
Nah, look at you.
That's it. And exactly.
Using that
I'm
flex.
becoming. Like, no, I don't use it. I keep
don't
it
use it?
bottled
Oh,
in,
okay.
and I just shut the fuck up and take my nasty coffee, and I.
Your $10 nasty coffee.
And I, you know what I mean? I just cuck it the full way, and and then Christina just hears me, man, those motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they doing. I know how you're supposed to do this, and you don't do it like that.
Yeah.
And then so
I had the same
I'm
thing when I
becoming,
worked at Outback, too.
I'm becoming the fucking.
But I used
enemy.
to say it in the terms that they would use, like if you're talking to like a cook or
Uh-huh.
the expo or something, like give me a side of CBC with a whatever.
Oh, so then they go
like, and then they're like, "You used to work here?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Not here, but I used to work at Outback."
I know
And I
things.
didn't say it like an asshole. I was just
Yeah.
like, I know I can say it to them how they would,
Yeah.
Well,
Well, the thing is,
So-
too, I worked there so long ago, they don't even use the same verbiage, or they,
yeah, it's probably changed. quite a
yeah.
bit.
So I'm like, never mind.
Shot.
Yeah. I don't think Outback would be that like that now.
Well,
but
Outback
I don't know.
doesn't
Maybe.
even
it doesn't
exist.
exist.
in Hawaii,
Yeah, they got
so
rid of all of the Outbacks in Hawaii.
You can't have shit.
Because I saw they were renovating the one in Whitefield or something. I don't know what.
Sam told me that because she worked at that one. She said that they used to. I guess they had some unlimited soup and salad promotion at some point.
Yep.
And she said that she used to get so happy when someone would get that shit because she would ring in, like if they said they would order a soup and then she would order one in for her. So she like
Yeah.
because
so
you,
she would take
yeah.
one.
So she was
Yeah.
like, oh, if someone got that, that means I got lunch too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh damn, that's so cool. But yeah, there's a reason. The reason nobody can have shit is because somebody found the loophole and they exploited it. And
I remember when
I've
we
been
went
that
from
person,
ticket
too.
writing to we used to do old school ticket writing where it was like a 3-ply sheet, right? Like think about the thermal paper we have in the
yeah,
kitchen.
yeah.
It's kind of like that, but you would write your order. But what you could do is
just write it on the bottom.
just write it on the
too, and then-
underneath
yeah.
sheet and hand that in, and it would never show up on the master sheet, like because you had to turn those in at the end of the night.
Yeah.
So eventually they got rid of that for like the computer system shit, and everybody was like, "Fuck," because you couldn't do that shit no more.
Dude, even in Starbucks way back when they had this. Now they partnered with Spotify, so partners get Spotify for free. And then, but before that, they had these like music boxes that would only get updated. They would ship a CD every quarter or something like that, and that was the music that you listened to for the whole quarter. It would just spin that CD, but there was audio cables in the back, so we figured out how to jerry rig it to your phone. So, but if anybody came in and heard, dude, my buddy one time he was playing some NWA
Oh shit!
and like the district manager came in and it was like, motherfucker, and we were like, and then so yeah, the next day it was like
Gone.
Yeah, and the next day it was like my boss going,
So
You guys fucked up.
don't fucking touch anything ever again. So, oops.
like that.
Yeah.
Fuck the police.
Yeah, you're like, oh.
The cops are walking in the door.
Dude, at Jamba
Rock that
Juice,
shit.
I feel bad because my boss at Jamba Juice was hella nice. And, like, we didn't realize that this was fucking her over, but it, like, was as well. So, everything at Jamba Juice was, like, to the quarter. Like, it never got raised. So, if you knew how to do math, you just kept the drawer open. And cash transactions, you just get the change out and then,
Yeah.
like, take the over and split it. And you're like, but, like, she's basically losing all that product.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I'm like, Oh, as an adult now, you're like, oh, I'm sorry, Vicky,
I
because she
mean-
was nothing but nice to it. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
hella cool. But now every Jamba Juice has cameras, and they're not pointed to the public. Everything
Goddamn
is,
Reg like a
They're
mother.
on the register.
yeah, and the shit that went down in those back rooms is
Diabolical.
diabolical. Yeah, it's industry shit for sure.
Oh, just for Chase. Play the him trailer.
Oh, is that the football one?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I think because like most of the scenes were like in all red too.
Well, yeah. So
It
they
reminded me. Remember the DMX album Omen?
yeah.
Or like Flesh of My Fresh Blood,
Flesh of
My
my blood,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
blood. And he's in. Yeah.
I was just like, I don't like
I haven't seen this, so I'm interested.
This is for Chase. When I first saw this, you were the only one I was thinking about. Oh yes.
Do you want this?
Yes.
I said, do you want this? If you want to transcend the game, you have to dig deep. Your mind and your body have to be in
It's
sync.
funny because I thought this was like an Under Armour commercial at first.
Talent is how hard you're willing to work. No days off. No sleep.
For another comedy show.
We grind. I'm never good enough. I'm never good enough. That's how great people think. So you're gonna have to ask yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice?
Got the Lawrence Taylor goddamn earring and shit.
This ain't a fucking game, man. This is everything.
What is happening?
Do you want this? What are you willing to sacrifice? You fucking say it! Say it! Say it!
Is that Questlove?
It looked like it, but I don't think it was.
And show me.
Yeah, I don't think Marlon Wayans is.
Is this like
I don't
doing a
think
deal
it's
with
an
the devil to
actual-
like get?
Yeah,
what you
I think
want
he's
kinda
like the
thing?
devil
that
and he's
this-
making the deal.
So they were saying that he's showing. So Marlon is the veteran. He's like a Tom Brady-ish character.
Okay.
This dude's like supposed to be the rookie, and he's
The
showing
rookie,
him
yeah.
the roads. But he's showing them you got a lot of sacrifices
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do with all that devil shit going on.
Yeah, you gotta make a deal
And
with
it's
the devil.
supposed to. From what they were saying, they're expecting a lot of NFL people to get pissed off at this.
Oh shit.
or not say anything.
Or
like,
they're,
you know what I
they're
mean?
not
Like,
going to say anything, but they're
well-
going to be at home like, oh shit.
That's like the loudest silence, right?
Yeah.
Where you're like, yep, it is like that.
Yep.
I'm in for that.
Like what was that one?
Let's
show
go. Come on,
um,
Chase. Let's go.
No,
Chase ain't going to that shit.
I ain't going to that shit.
I'm gonna be there though.
I have to be careful about the checks I let my mouth sign because if Sinners was, if it wasn't
It's
so
gonna,
good,
it's gonna catch up to
I
you.
could, yeah, it's gonna catch up.
Because Sinners was not.
This is gonna be like
That
right
was a
before
good movie.
Halloween
That was a great
time
movie.
too, man. Right around
That's,
Halloween.
that's
time.
right around my birthday. I ain't spending my birthday.
my
man.
son's
Yeah.
birthday too.
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit. I do love Marlon Wayans though.
I like him in acting. I'm damn sure I'm
In
never
serious role, like you remember Requiem, dude?
Requiem
Oh,
and when
fuck.
he did
This guy's running
That
through
Aretha
all the
Franklin movie.
pronouns for his movies, huh?
What do you what?
This guy's running through all the pronouns for his
he's
movies.
doing
huh?
everything.
But who?
Him, us, them, they.
Oh yeah.
Fucking.
He's doing it.
No, this non-binary.
I'd be
Fuck.
damned if I watch another stand up of his live. I will
Oh,
not.
yeah, I don't want
That shit was.
And the Wayans brothers, that comedy didn't age well with me.
No.
It seems like this one he's going a little darker than his normal stuff, though. Like as far as like.
No, but that's what we're saying. In his serious roles,
His serious roles are the
are
shit.
great.
When
Yeah.
he played Aretha Franklin's husband and he started whooping her ass, like God,
Oh shit.
I was like, God damn! And I kept looking at it. Is that
That's
Marlon?
one. Yeah. Did you ever watch Requiem for a Dream?
Yes.
Where you put, dude, remember he was like that fucking crack
Multiple
addict?
times.
You're like, dude,
Yeah.
fuck, that was tragic. But there was even when he was in
I
G.I.
had a friend
Joe,
that
it wasn't
watched that
bad.
movie like
Yeah, it
every
wasn't bad.
fucking week in college, and it drove me batshit
Dun,
crazy.
dun, 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 dun,
I'm like,
dun, 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 dun.
yeah, oh my
Dun,
god,
dun,
that
dun,
song got
dun,
stuck
dun,
in my
dun,
head so many
dun,
times.
Yeah. It's such a cool scene, but like,
It's a good movie. I'm not taking anything away from the movie, but just
No, but most of the time,
watching that shit, and then it was like kids watching like kids, And then
Kids
what
watching
was
kids is
fucking
bad.
like?
Oh, dude, kids. The fucking whack, 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 whack. I'll never forget knowing what dick slap sounded like. I was like, what the fuck? I got no
Jason
dicks.
Segel did it in fucking Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Well, you see
I
his
got a
dick in that
surprise for
one.
you.
No, but Marlon Wayans he was good in serious roles like that, and like
I'm not taking anything away from him either. He's like I think his movies are fun and they're different and they're interesting and they're good. But like I just feel like this one's the darkest looking one of some of the movies he's done. Like he he gets into the boundary of horror, but I feel like he doesn't cross that like.
But normally he makes like jokey joke, like scary movie. He's
Yeah.
like known for like scary movie where it's like
or it's
little
not
bit
violent
scary,
or
yeah.
gory
Yeah, it ain't his
either.
movie, though,
Like a
so-
lot of times, like there's some murder.
It's not really
but-
his movie. That's the only difference. This is
Yeah,
this is a
it's
Jordan
not-
Peele movie.
Oh, it's a Jordan Peele movie.
This is a Jordan Peele movie.
Ah.
So he's just playing that part.
Hey, he's fucking shredded for this.
Yeah.
Damn, he's almost 50 himself, isn't he?
I think he's over. He's older than. He's old. Yeah, he's over 50. He's older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's fuck, dude. To get in that shape. I
What
mean,
was
he's
the
always
alien
been
movie
skinny.
he
Hey,
did?
you put me in a You tell me I have a movie.
I would love to be
and-
in a
and
horror movie, bro.
We want you in this movie. We want you to play a certain part.
You can chop
This
my
how
head
much-
off,
this
And
how
you
much
don't
we
have.
pay.
Well, see, that's what I always think about too. If I didn't have to go to work, right?
If
and I
that
had
was my
all,
job,
yeah, if that was
I
my
would
job,
work out
yeah.
all fucking day.
And you
Damn
had a
right.
trainer to help you do it, and, all
And a
that.
dietitian
and a
and all
fucking
that.
chef. and
Yeah,
all that.
absolutely. I'd be about that shit too, all day. That's what happened to Star-Lord.
Lort and steroids.
Did he say he was on steroids?
He didn't say that.
Oh, you're
But
saying
there's
that.
been- no, but there's been multiple allegations that all those dudes that have got jacked at like a very quick interval. Because he was.
Well, look at that dude from Eternals, the Indian dude. He got fucking
Oh, yeah,
ripped
yeah.
like fucking super
Yeah,
quick.
but he was kind of skinny though.
He was kind of
He was-
he was
yeah.
like
I thought he was kind
chunky.
of skinny.
No, he was.
He looked
wasn't
like
fat.
an IT guy. He
yeah,
looked
yeah.
like a
he wasn't
fucking
fat, but he wasn't in shape. That's for sure.
Yeah, he wasn't in shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that shit'll. You're smaller. That'll help. Like Cavill.
But then
Cavill
he had,
was
like-
always kind of.
Like 3
He's
months
like-
later, he had like a fucking six pack.
But I wonder how much they work because I know Cavill stayed in the goddamn gym.
I mean,
Cavill
you gotta.
stayed
I mean,
in
if
the gym.
the studio's probably paying for all that shit, so I guarantee that is your job is to get in shape for the role.
It is because they were giving
Right?
what's his face shit when they gave Gerard Butler about it and said,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
look at you now. He's like, fuck you, man. I almost died doing that shit
Yeah.
because you're starving yourself
Yeah.
and you don't have the water and all that. But they're making you work. But they didn't. I don't think they're doing the shit like they used to, except unless you're the Rock. Rock's still doing that shit. He won't admit it.
He's also.
But he's on that
He's
shit.
doing. He's on that gear.
He's definitely on that shit.
Yo, I want to see the new Black Mirror trailer. Because did it come out?
Yeah,
No, the whole new season.
the whole new
came
season
right?
out.
That's Big Eyes. That's your girl.
Oh man, she looked phenomenal on that shit too.
Phenomenal.
Big Eyes was that work. She was.
No,
like,
who's that
she
guy?
was the last
Who's that
episode,
guy that we
though.
watched? Sensational.
Sensational.
Diabolical.
I love me some Big Eyes. Boy. Woo.
We'd like to
Her eyes don't look like big anymore. Like it's only.
Wait
in
till she
Batman.
sets
Wait,
up.
did we watch this? No.
This
That guy's
episode-
dude. That guy's good too. The
This
Irish
episode
guy.
fucked me up. This is sad.
And action.
Oh,
They call it mind
Aquafina.
expanded. It alters
Issa Rae.
the neuronal structure.
Then they got
Mine
Paul
is a computer.
Giamatti. They got,
Paul Giamatti's at
they
work,
got
son.
Aquafina in here. They got like.
Aquafina bothers me.
What?
I loved her like 10, 15 years ago, but her voice just it's gotten to me now.
I can see how her voice is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get
her
that.
voice is kind of. Well, she can't just shut the fuck up.
But Issa Rae though.
Oh, it's all day.
Suddenly, you're not just more receptive. You become a receiver.
That episode was trippy.
Sometimes we have to do things that we don't want to do.
I just want something magical, timeless.
Come with me.
Oh, that's Ross.
Yep. That episode was fucked.
We'll all be cyborgs before long.
Just remember that they're AIs. To them, this is real.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Kids love honey. That's why parents love Honey Nugs. The sweetest way.
That
She's
ginger
great,
kid's
too.
evil.
What's her name? Shit. She was in.
That's,
She was in Parks and Rec.
And she was in
No,
I
she's in
Love You,
Black-
Man.
she
At
was
least
in
Jones.
Blackish.
Yeah, yeah.
Jones.
Rashida Jones.
Rashida Jones. Yeah.
Way to start your day.
On live, baby.
We're getting quite a following.
That guy scares me. I already don't want
That
to watch
episode
it.
was fucked up.
that elevates us. Or else, what is the fucking point of the tools at our disposal?
Oh, that's fucking
I'd never seen
Adam
anything
Warlock.
like it. Humans consider artificial life to be somehow less than them.
That guy was Doctor
Do
Who.
you have a problem with me?
Yes. Yes.
What? She was just a bit odd.
Odd. We're all a bit odd.
Heart is pounding like a drum.
I'd have listened.
You'd have heard her?
Yes, I would.
All Z. Yeah, big eyes, baby.
A fucking miracle.
It's a game.
What are most games about? Skipperism? Killing.
I don't like this game.
I'm losing my mind.
Is that the same starship from that season where that guy
it's
had the
part two.
fantasy of like
Being, like,
everybody
Star
being
Trek.
his Star Trek? Like
It follows it.
oh,
That goes-
I
it's-
love
it's-
that episode.
That was a good ass episode, and this goes right behind it.
I'm psyched. Nah, yeah.
That was a really good season.
Oh,
Nope.
dude, it gets.
No,
He like nope.
shit like
You're
that.
like
makes-
shit from the previous seasons is starting to become real. So now they gotta like move
That's
beyond
why
that.
it's creepy. As shit.
That's why that scares me,
yeah,
dude.
it's like becoming reality now from the shit from the past seasons.
This is
So
the
I
kind
feel
of shit
like-
that makes me not want to do drugs. Because I feel like then you're like, wait, is this a simulation?
Yeah,
Like,
we're
and
all
then-
in the Matrix, bro. We're all in the fucking Matrix.
That shit really fucks with my brain, man.
Just remember the AI, dude. I go on Reddit and I'm on the Open AI subreddit, and they like people post their conversations they have with the AI, and the AI says some crazy fucking shit to people. Like,
Well, what kind of crazy shit are they asking AI for
well,
to come back at them, though?
it's like, you know, there's the basic questions where they're like, "Are you sentient? Are you like a real like thing?" And it'll be like, "Yes, I am." You know, and then there's other things where it's just like, would you give me advice on how to like tell my boss to fuck off? And it like gives them like, okay, this is how you approach the situation. And you're like, holy fuck.
I use
You're
that
like,
shit. I use that shit on answering emails.
yeah, and it's pretty
Say
crazy.
this
Like now,
professionally, fuck off, and it'll
Yeah.
give me some
Yeah.
verbiage.
yeah,
Kindly refrain.
but
yeah,
yeah, we're all fucked.
Yeah. It's scary.
Sarah Connor.
What's the smashing machine?
I don't know, but Boss
Rock.
Rutan is in that commercial.
That's that when he's playing that dude from that used to do the UFC shit.
That's, yeah, Boss Rutan.
Yeah.
This just came out.
I've never. Oh, A24. Oh, that means it's scary movie.
You know it's gonna be that way. So it's basically about the dude's life. Basically.
Probably looking at my eyes.
How did that happen?
Well, have you ever heard of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, the UFC?
That's the bloody thing they're trying to ban.
Is this in the beginning?
Yeah.
Is this
Do
like
you
about?
hate each other when you fight?
Absolutely not.
It does kind of sound like The Rock.
It is.
How do you know Mark Kirk? Oh, we go
It
way
is The
back.
Rock.
Oh,
He's a
that
buddy
is
of
The
mine.
Rock?
That is.
Come on, baby. Too much?
Never.
Too much?
No.
And that's the only reason why I'm watching it right there.
I was like, he
Oh,
looks.
I
He
love
looks.
that
I was
white
like, he looks like somebody. I remember the early days of the UFC, and I was like, I know there was a guy who looked like that, just
Yeah.
like jacked as fuck, and like,
There was a couple of them.
yeah, like there was like the Dan Severns, and then like you
Yeah.
know the like.
Winning is the best feeling there is. It's 40,000 people,
Yeah.
and they're cheering you on.
It's like the Ken Shamrocks.
There's no other high like it in the world.
Actually, that's
No
both
contract,
before and after.
no money.
No money.
Do you have any stronger pain medication?
Oh,
Advil?
yeah.
Yeah.
Don, would you like?
No.
They're handing them out. Like
Bro, I
candy.
rewatched Looper. She's in
That's
Looper.
all
Bro, I can't believe that's The Rock. It looks
What?
fucking trippy.
That dude is an actual fighter.
That's
I don't remember his name.
what's his name? Anyway.
In, let's all everybody get in. Hey Don, can you take this picture for us?
Yeah.
What are you thinking at the beginning of the fight?
It's simple. Am I going to hurt him before he hurts me?
Yes, there were. I'm sure
Yo, what happened to the Gravitron, bro? Whatever happened to the Gravitron? Is this still a thing? Is it still around?
The simple, like, roller coaster like that?
No, the Gravitron, the thing that spins around and you stick to the walls.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they still have it. I mean, it's
Oh.
called something different every time. We
Yeah,
just
it's called something different.
When they do 50th State Fair, me and Logan go on that one.
When they show when you see that
They
shit
still
on
have it?
YouTube,
It's
that
still,
means
this
it
thing
broke.
she's on right now.
Yeah. But it's each section is blocked, and you're standing
Oh,
up the whole time.
Yeah.
You're supposed to stand up, but if there's nobody next to you,
Yeah.
you kind of do like
You can roll
go
around and
upside
shit.
down.
No,
and
that's
shit.
it. There's a metal
Divider
walls
now.
on each side.
Oh,
yeah,
there
so
is?
You cannot,
They
yeah.
do that shit now? Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
bro.
before
I think
you
probably
did-
because
Before
remember
you
when I
roll
said
around that
yeah, before
motherfucker.
you could be like
remember
upside
when
down,
I said
you could do all kinds of shit.
we're the reasons that there's
Yeah.
these fucking why we can't have fun now.
This is true.
This is Grand Prix to crown the greatest fighter in the world. He has come back.
Oh, is this about Pride?
Let's see if he can pull out a victory.
No, I think it
over
started in
Mark
Japan, and then
It is Pride.
Well,
Pride.
yeah,
Well,
Pride-
because they left
Pride
UFC.
split off.
He left UFC to go to
amount of money.
Yeah.
I just need you to let me in.
Always about you. Only about fucking
It's
you.
about you. Let's fucking go.
And then he just looks like the Rock again.
It's
He does look like a white guy with that hairpiece.
Yeah. The hair is the only thing that makes him look white.
think he wants your autograph.
Sure, no problem. No fighting.
I'm gonna watch the fuck out of that.
Yeah, I mean Emily Blunt, they pushed her things.
Welcome
up.
back to the Philip DeFranco.
They didn't have
She
to.
ain't never looked like that.
She's always.
She was great in Edge of Tomorrow.
She's great.
She was great in Looper.
everything.
I've never seen. Well, I
She's
never
great
watched the
in
Mary.
everything.
Did you watch the Mary Poppins?
Nope,
one?
didn't have to because I knew she was great in it. She's great in everything.
Mary Poppins was good.
She's great.
The new one was
in
good.
Everything.
But okay.
I've never seen her bad in anything.
The amount of Mary Poppins I watched like when I was a kid.
Spoon.
I watched a whole lot of Mary
My
Poppins.
grandparents, like that was their babysitter for me.
Yeah.
for
Mary
like
Poppins.
2 hours. Yeah.
Bro,
Every time I come over, they'd be like, Mary Poppins? I'd be like, yep.
did you ever used to tie your pants on your knees
Yep.
to do that penguin?
Yeah. Fucking stop in time. The whole fucking song. I was like, when it came out, Mo was like, oh, you're going to go see that, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, and you're coming
Bro,
with me.
I used to when I saw Sidewalk Chalk Art try to jump in.
Yeah.
Every fucking time, dude.
Yeah. The horse races.
Insane.
The fucking chimney sweep scene. The fucking
chimney, chim chiree. Yeah, that was the fucking shit.
Yeah, I watched that movie probably
blood,
more than
son.
any other Disney movie ever.
They recycled animation in that one too.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Hey, would you give original? Yeah, you would. Get out.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
He would have given
Say it.
original Mary Poppins the business.
Absolutely. What? Sir. Sir, how dare you? Absolutely.
Oh shit, Voltron movie?
Either
Did you post that or
I did.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, they just finished. Supposed to either start late this year or early next year.
Henry Cavill?
Yep. It's gonna be a series.
As Voltron? Oh, it's a series.
Series on Amazon. I'm gonna watch it. It's the guy that did a few comedies, so I don't know.
So maybe it's silly.
I don't know.
I'm here for
I just know
silly.
I'm watching it. It's fucking Voltron, but I don't know if it's the Lions or the car one. That's the one I don't know.
It's got to be Black Lions. Give me Lions. I don't know, dude, because even the
Hard to say.
yeah, I don't know.
I'm still waiting on my fucking Highlander. What the fuck?
There could be only one.
Seems like Cavill's been pretty busy since Superman. They felt bad for him and put him in every
Put him in
fucking thing.
everything. Put that shit in everything.
everything, son.
Yeah, he's Frank's Red Hot these days. Put that motherfucker in everything.
I don't like fucking what you call Superman.
That
so
is a good book.
Oh, dude, I fucking love Sanford Green.
I didn't like the first book, but once I kept reading it.
I have the whole thing if you want it, dude.
Oh, it's online. So I got the first book and I'm like, okay. And then I just kept going like, okay, this is pretty fucking good.
I only got into it because that artist, he did Heroes for Hire for a while too. Sanford Green, he's fucking one of the sickest artists. So I bought it. I didn't even know what it was about, and then I was like, what the fuck is it?
That little wild shit.
It's so sick. Check this out.
Movie, I'm gonna scream. Because there is a way better comic book run that I think you can compare this film to. It's called Bitterroot, and it was written by David Walker and Chuck Brown and drawn by the Sanford Green. And it's published by Image Comics, which also did Invincible. It's about this family of demon slayers during the Harlem Renaissance who are in Harlem because they had to escape from the...
If you ever met this woman like in person, would you be like, oh yeah, she's a comic book nerd?
No.
Never.
Tulsa Massacre.
But
they
it's awesome.
exercise demons.
Yeah,
the
it
demons
kind
that
of
they're exercising are white people who
Oh
represent...
no.
I'm just like, here's the deal. Like, nerds used to be like the most unsightly. and
We're
shit.
cool now.
You can't. I know, but you can't be attractive to. You're not gonna knock it off.
That gets you points.
That's what I'm saying. Like now you're coming for my shit, and the thing is, on the internet, you don't know if it's real. You don't know if she's just reading someone else's synopsis.
Well, she could be.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right.
So then I'm like, oh,
You're
now you're code switching because you're not really in there.
Because if I approach you talking that shit, you can be like, what?
Yeah, what is Bitterroot? Is that
And
something
then-
I put in
and
my
then I'm-
tea?
then I'm gonna cuss you
Yeah,
out,
and
and
then
then-
see, and that's
Yeah.
so now
So
I
do you
feel
think
like
she's
people
real or
have to
not?
be vetted. I
It's
don't know.
possible.
She seems like she's saying it with her whole chest.
But I can't see it.
That's because of racism. Or people of color who become possessed because their animosity towards feeling that oppression. Those demons are much harder to understand than the white ones. This comic book highlights the importance of music. They also have Chinese allies. It's all about processing trauma and dealing with oppression and moving on from experiencing hate. They actually just
The way
started a
old dudes
spin-off
drinking
set
shit
in
when
the
they were getting fucked
60s,
by them
which
demons
you know what
cracked me up.
happens then.
The
And once
first,
again, you can see the
issue.
art is beautiful. Absolutely adore retro futurism. And no, they're not vampires, but they're still things that, eat and terrorize people. If you liked Sinners, I implore you to branch out. Another fun fact is that Ryan Coogler's production company at one point had the rights to this film. So we may see these people and the demons they face sometime in the near future if they ever decide to franchise Sinners, which I'm sure they will. I know y'all love Blade, and I do too. It's a great story. There are just so many good vampire and demon stories that are set in the Gothic South, highlight history, feature Black people and other
Yeah, it's got like a steampunk vibe to it.
Speaking of that and Sinners, I want a story about those Indians.
Bro, I said that as soon as we got
I
out
want a
of there.
story about the fucking
I was
Indians.
like, they were only in there for 5 seconds because they ran up to the house like, hey, let us in there. We're trying to help you out. And I was like, oh, they look so fucking cool
yeah,
too.
I want a story about them fucking Indians.
But they're in there for like literally 30 seconds.
Oh, you good? All right, we're
All right.
out. Sun's going down. We're out. Peace out.
Bye.
Good luck.
Yeah.
they didn't see.
I thought they were gonna come later on.
I did
you
too.
know
I
what
thought
mean?
they were like, "Fuck that! The sun's going down. We're out of this motherfucker."
All right, we tried.
we tried. We tried to talk to your dumb ass.
Shit, I want to see this
want a
movie
story
so
about those
bad,
Indians.
dude.
Bad.
I feel like I'm missing out. Everybody's saying it's a great movie, so.
races and the way that we deal with trauma that I think you guys should really check out. But yeah, let me know. Have y'all read Bitterroot? How do you think it compares to the Sinner film? Let me know in the comments below.
Somebody
And don't
does
forget
lady
to
a
follow me.
secret. It
I am
doesn't
starting
compare.
my Sinners
But
spoiler
that doesn't mean it's
breakdowns
bad.
on
Yeah.
Monday.
But it doesn't
I hit
compare.
Blade one more time.
But I do get it though that people are like,
Oh, absolutely.
Black people, vampires, Blade.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, there's other shit
There's
out
other
there.
shit
Yeah.
out there.
But for the casual, like you wouldn't know.
No.
You don't even know where to look. You know.
Nope. I mean, Blade, Spawn. I mean, come on, man.
Spawn is crazy,
right?
They can't
Now
ever
they
get
have a
that white.
medieval
It's
Spawn,
too
but I can't-
medieval. Oh, dude, I grew up copy drawing medieval Spawn.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
I love Spawn too.
But
I still have the first issue somewhere.
I'm not really into like the I never really read them. I bought them for the covers, and then I would copy
Well, I
copy
watched
draw
the
the
movie.
covers. Oh yeah, I watched the OG movie, and then I
Hell,
watched.
even he hated the movie.
No, the movie was terrible. But
I watched some of the comic movie. You know not the comic movie, but the HBO one.
Oh, that shit was. I like the HBO shit. That was good.
I like that.
Speaking of fucking comic shit,
Thunderbolts.
Predator has
In the
once
next week?
again entered Marvel.
Oh, doesn't he? Isn't he there like once a year to fight Wolverine?
So he already fucked Wolverine up. He fucked. It was pretty good against Black Panther, and there was a lot of death in there. So now he's going at it with Peter Parker, and he's killed a lot of people in New York, like skinned them.
Oh shit!
He's skinned people alive, leave them hanging and shit. He's wearing a motherfucker's face, like recorded their voice talking shit.
So where's the new Spider-Man going? By the way, like I've seen the cast for it, right? Like
yeah, we saw it. We watched it last week, but
yeah,
I don't really know.
I'm like,
I want the animated one, dude.
We got I know. Like they ended that. Like, did you guys expect it to end that way? Like,
dude, that music is crazy.
I didn't the new animated one. I did.
No, yeah. Remember when the Prowler, like Miles is the Prowler?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
But the way they ended it, I had no idea. It was like aiming to be a 2-part fucking thing. Like, and I think a lot of people came out of that like, oh shit, there's supposed to be a second part. Like, all of us, I think a bunch of us remember watching the movie.
But the
and
first
just
two were
going,
done
like,
so
there's no way they
good.
can fit the ending into this.
Yeah,
like,
you're like
20-minute time frame.
What the fuck? You know what? That pisses me off about watching movies nowadays, is that now we know how long things run for, and we kind of know the beats movies take. You know, it bothers me. I've talked to people about this a lot within the past month about like watching old shitty movies, and you were just like there to be entertained. And yes, they were shitty, but they were the best movies because you didn't care. You were just like, I'm going to go watch a movie and be entertained. And if it's good, it's good. If it's not, at least I got to sit in the AC and eat popcorn. Like,
Now that shit costs $30.
Yeah, so now everyone's a film critic. Now you don't get your money back. You know what I mean? You don't get your money's worth, rather, you know?
Now you got to kind of pick and choose which movies you go to, like really selectively.
Oh, I'm going to see
like,
Thunderbolts.
Movie Pass.
Yeah. Well,
but who else? I mean, that's the thing is, I think for you specifically, you watch so many different genres of movies.
I watch
that
everything.
it works. But me, I'm like, fuck, I ain't watching shit that I'm gonna cry in. I ain't watching shit that's gonna make me shit myself. You know what I mean? Like, there's like, so I'm like, and now Marvel is smart.
Well,
They're not releasing shit every
So Movie
time.
Pass has tiers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they have 3 tiers. So you have the lower one for less movies but less points, and then for like me, I watch every fucking thing.
Yeah.
I get the higher one. So
How much? Do you know what the tier prices are?
You can look it up.
I don't want to.
It's all roughly in the $20 range.
$20 a month. But see, then I gotta buy 3
for me
to
because
get.
I watch more.
Yeah.
It costs more, and it's for like one person. So if you
Yeah.
get it for everyone,
see. And since I
all
won't
you gotta
be
do
watching,
is watch 2 movies a month.
$25
for
would
it.
be worth it
Absolutely.
if per person, even if you go see 3 movies a month.
Yeah, you know why too? You know what fucking pisses me off? And I just bought some. Bert Kreischer's coming to Blue Note, by the way.
Oh,
I just bought those tickets
fuck,
yesterday.
is he really?
Yeah.
Wait, when?
They were $50 for the Doge seating.
Where?
The Doge seat?
I mean, what?
Yeah.
When? What date? What's the date?
May 16th or something like that.
Shit,
It's a Friday.
I gotta go though.
Yeah.
Because I regretted not going to see him the last time he was here, and that was like before COVID. That was like, I think he came here in like 2018 or something like that.
Yeah, you know why? And we get reminded every time because his picture for that show is on the Hawaiian Brian's. Before you get into the wrestling thing, it shows the picture for that show, and you're like, fuck.
Wait, is that Blue Note or Hawaiian Brian's?
No, it's at Blue Note. But what I'm
May
saying is
16th.
we didn't go when he was here the last time, and it showed we keep getting reminded every time we see
Oh,
it.
right. Shit, I May 16th. Okay.
You can ride with us too, because Blue Note they seat everybody at the same time. Anyway.
Well, you can hold a spot too.
I gotta talk to Mo, but I think
Yeah.
we're in. I think we're in because I've been wanting to see Bert Kreischer live.
But what I was getting at is all the fucking processing fees, bro. It was $25.
That's what
for
it gets
just
as.
the processing fees, and so I go through Fandango when I get my tickets for the movies, and it's like $7.
There's no getting around it.
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck y'all, man.
There's no getting around it.
You can pay directly through the theater's app, which is what I do, but you still get a fee.
Pay.
But
not
Fandango
crazy.
charges you like twice as much.
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck, dude. But that's the only way that I feel like I can for sure get it. And then that's why when we get there and I see an empty fucking theater, I'm like, this is fucking stupid. In my fucking duct taped ass seat. What the fuck is that
for
fucking
real,
fee for? Y'all didn't
dude.
fucking do anything. And it's like, okay, so
That's why Mo and I will go out to Olino because
it's new.
Because and Milani is
Milani's fucked
which
up.
one's Olino? The
Kamakana.
Yeah.
Kamakana one.
And I go to the one by Target.
Yeah.
But that one's getting kind of jank too.
The Regal one,
but nobody's there.
But the Regal one don't have alcohol, or maybe they do now.
But the Regal one does have some of the
they do.
cool
In your
popcorn
pocket.
shit.
They didn't.
In
we
your
didn't.
pocket.
Oh
You better roll like me.
True story.
Put that shit
I
in
mean,
your
we
pocket.
could roll in with a flask.
I seen this motherfucker.
Yeah,
He's
because
like,
I gave you my shot bottle.
Hey, I'm not hating on that. I've done that before, so I totally get it, and it's cheaper.
Look at this guy.
This motherfucker walks around the Warriors. You just hear clink clink.
I will.
I'm here to play.
You hear that like going on in the theater. I'm always like,
I half expect
the
this
wife will shove
motherfucker
like
to-
a bunch of seltzers in her fucking purse.
to fucking run in with the fucking trench coat with all the watches. Instead of watches, it's like mini bottles.
I'll be like, what you want? Crown. I got some motherfucking
Syrup, painkiller,
Jack.
cigarettes.
What you want? I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Because usually I sit in my trunk. I be putting all that shit in the shot bottles because I bought those disposal ones.
My wife and I joke though. We're like, but if you get dinner at the movie, like if you get food at the movie, it's actually cheaper than going to a restaurant.
In some cases,
Oh,
you know
and
what
they-
I mean?
Did y'all
Like,
know
you
they
can get
shut
the burger?
down? Did you know they shut down Mad Bene right next to that fucking theater?
No, did they shut that place down?
Christina just told me. She told me.
Dude.
Wait.
today.
What? They shut down what?
It's an Italian spot.
place that was right next
I
to
didn't
it.
like it.
You're wrong.
Bro,
You're
they made
absolutely
fresh
wrong.
their pasta was like
Bro,
made fresh.
They
every
had
day.
pizza was
whipped
not- it was
whipped
mid.
ricotta. Their pizza was good, and they had.
I think it was
I
a
agree
time
with
I went
Chase
because
on
I think
this
I
one,
went
'cause-
like right before they closed.
Yeah.
And went and sat down.
maybe
They gave us
that's
some
why.
shit, and we were like,
Dude.
Mo and I went there one time, and the food was fantastic.
And we went
but it
during
was
our
always
happy hour before too.
I
and
can't
it was-
knock it because it was always crowded when I went
yeah.
there. But
Yeah.
when we went, I think it was like an 8:00 show. And we got out, and it was just like us and like two other people at tables, and we got our food. We were like, "Whoa, this is not."
Yo,
good.
I think. Okay, so the pricing wasn't cheap, right?
Yeah, no,
like,
it
to
was
go there,
not.
but at the same time, like I used to see how much staff they had in the kitchen, and they probably had to do so much prep work
Yeah.
on a
It-
daily basis. Like I can't imagine. Those guys were probably there like 3 hours plus before they opened, if not more.
prepping and all
Because
that
like
shit.
you're making fresh pasta, that shit's
Yeah.
labor intensive as fuck.
Because
Like,
I know I had some kind of pizza, and old girl had some pasta. She said the pasta was okay.
yeah. And even when they
And I
weren't
gave her a
busy,
slice
they
of
had like
pizza.
10
She's like,
people.
no.
Yeah.
Dude, their happy hour was so good, and they had this thing. It was called like a calamansi spritzer. It was like basically like fucking mimosa.
When did they
in a
close down?
thing, and then they sliced calamansi in there, and Christina would fucking be so.
So do they have any
embarrassed.
signs on what they're gonna do with it?
No,
or-
it's all empty. Christina
When did it
said,
shut
and
down?
It said she said recently,
Yeah,
and it
well,
already
it had
has
to.
the Furlease everything, and no one knows why. So I'm like,
They had a
damn.
nice kitchen in there too, man.
And I mean, I
It's
never
fairly
looked
clean.
in it, but yeah,
It was fairly clean.
it was clean. The staff was nice as shit.
Like I felt underdressed when Mo and I went in there to eat. Like everybody gets kind of decked out to go into that.
yeah,
place.
but then we would go to like Target and be in our like fucking slippers, my fucking holes in my shorts and
Yeah.
shit, and I'm like, well, you're taking my money, so I don't.
Yeah,
feel bad,
right.
yeah.
You getting paid, motherfucker. That's wild.
Oh, May 16th is Brent Crusher.
Yeah.
The machine.
Well, y'all tell me all about that shit, then.
Well, if you want to go, I'll try it. I don't care.
Let me see what Ricky Bobby talking about.
Ricky Bobby.
Oh, that's a Friday.
Yeah.
Let me see what old girl.
Did you already request it off?
No, I just booked the tickets. I just found out yesterday
Oh.
when I go in 2 days.
Because it
There you go.
is graduation season.
Oh yeah, dude! At Boys to Men, there was a couple.
Oh,
that-
you went right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. How
Oh,
did
tell
that
us
go?
about that
That
shit.
was
Chase just went to Boys
oh,
to Men.
dude, I was so happy. We went there and I was like, "Babe, look around." And she's like, "What?" I was like, "Old people like us," and everybody knew the
They
words.
have to be our age or older.
Oh,
even.
dude.
Yeah.
Well, there was some like teeny bopper, not teeny boppers, but you know, like youth, like 21-ish, right?
Yeah.
But that wasn't the main demographic, dude. It was us,
Where
and
were they at?
older. The show. And those motherfuckers can move. Jesus
still doing it.
Dude, they're spinning and shit. They're not doing a simple
They ain't doing the
two-step.
smoky.
They ain't doing. Oh my god! And then I didn't know that 2 of them actually play fucking instruments.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit.
They have a podcast now, I believe.
Their set list was small, so.
How long was the whole show? Like
Hour and a half,
when they were
maybe?
on set? Yeah. Okay.
But
So they're the main. How many?
there wasn't. They didn't have
No
any
opening
act.
act.
Oh, no
And
shit.
There was someone I heard talking like saying that there was an act, but something happened. They had a DJ that was playing all the fucking hits of our generation anyway, so like I didn't even care. It wasn't like I was missing anything. Because sometimes I hate when artists have opening acts that I don't give a fuck about.
Right.
Because I'm like, I ain't.
Or sometimes they don't match up with the genre
You're
they're
stalling
in.
time, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Music Soul Child had Donnell Rawlings open it, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm not for hee hee ha ha.
Yeah.
I came to jam.
I need some moist. Like.
When I went to go see the Eagles at the stadium before it got condemned, they had Jack Johnson opening for him, and I'm like, it was a good show. Like he put on a good, like Jack Johnson was great. It was still great, but like the vibe is like kind of totally different.
Yeah, Banana Pancakes doesn't lead into that. Really.
Yeah, yeah.
I would never knock that again.
Yeah.
Because how you think Luther started?
Lufa?
Lufa sang back up for David Bowie.
Yeah, but
David Bowie said, "Get out there and sing." They booed the shit out of Lufa
Oh,
for the
fuck.
same thing you're talking about. I ain't come out here to see no fat black dude sing. We came out here to do some, China Girl and shit. I want to hear some goddamn China Girl. We got some fat black dude.
That's
out
the
here
thing is
singing.
you kind of got to be
they
in the
booed the shit out of
genre to like kind of. I feel like there's nothing wrong with it, I guess. But
Well, David
it's-
Bowie, he knew it was going to happen. He said, "This is just to prepare you. I want you to get ready because you're going places." He said he saw that shit coming.
Yeah, but you're setting them up for failure in a
No.
way too.
Oh shit!
Not for failure.
You know what
It's
I
just
just fucking watched
experience.
yesterday?
It's
Speaking
all
of that
about
same story, I watched the Pharrell Lego movie. Did you guys watch? It's called like Piece by Piece or something like that.
Pharrell?
Yeah, it's the Lego movies like fucking Lego Batman, all that shit.
Yeah.
But it's a story about Pharrell's life. I did not know that Teddy Riley is the one that put Pharrell on.
Yes.
Pharrell's from Virginia,
Yes.
which I didn't fucking know that
I
he
wouldn't
went
have guessed
to.
it either.
Dude, he went to school with Timbaland and Missy.
Yes.
They
When
they
I was
were all
stationed
in the
over there-
same class.
When I was stationed over there, homeboy used to drive me by their houses and say, "This is where Missy stays. This is where, yeah,
That's
this is the
fucking
mom's house. This is
nuts to me, dude.
Yeah.
That's why music for me is time, like transcends time, because a lot of times I didn't realize this was all happening at the same time. Like same thing with rap. We've talked about this before, where I think I told Emmett that it tripped me out that The Rock used to train with Owen Hart, like they were the
They were
best
close.
friends.
They were the
and I
closest
was like,
fuck.
to me, those happened in separate eras, so I didn't know that they would be. So like the
A
fact
lot of
that
people
Teddy
came
Riley,
through the Lions Den, bro.
I know that, but I didn't know that he did. I knew OG wrestlers did. I didn't
Yeah.
know that he did. You know what I mean? And same thing with I didn't know fucking that dude Pharrell wrote Teddy Riley's rap for Rump Shaker.
Yes.
That's fucking. I thought first of all, Pharrell is like 100 years old, and you can't tell because he looks like
He's
a
a
little
fucking
boy.
vampire.
Yeah, he's a vampire.
fucking
He's in
age.
Sinners. He's. But I didn't realize that was the time. The timeline is crazy to me. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, what the fuck? Pharrell's older than me?
If you listen to people talk
Well, Pharrell was doing a lot of production shit. He wasn't really in the
even
limelight
before
with
that,
a lot of
it's
shit.
like the
It
shit
was
with
kind of like
Teddy-
Dr. Dre, in the beginning, and then he went.
No,
before,
he was like an intern for the
He was an
longest time.
intern.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they
For a long
specifically
time.
kept telling him, shut the fuck up and just do what we tell you.
Yeah.
because he's like a dreamer.
Yeah.
And then his shit started popping off after Rump Shaker and shit. And even
because Teddy was before that. Teddy was doing shit with Keith Sweat.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I sent it to you, but it said there's this meme that was like, you just got to check for $1 billion. Who you calling? And someone put a picture of Keith Sweat. And then nobody understood it, and I was like, nobody.
Yeah, there's a lot of popular songs like one-hit wonders that Teddy either wrote, produced, played on, and shit. Like, what's that? Just Got Paid Friday Night. That was Teddy fucking Riley. Oh.
See, but that sound, those sound markers, that's Timbaland, dude. It was
Absolutely.
in the same. That's
Absolutely.
the same class as Pharrell. That's
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
Yep.
But yeah, I get my mind blown every time when I'm like, oh shit, that was happening at the same time. But yeah, that was.
I didn't know they were from Virginia.
That was a cool little movie. Yeah, like Virginia Beach.
When it
Actually,
was-
that's how they got the name
that's
the
how they got the-
Neptunes.
yeah.
Because they're from Atlantis, Virginia.
And
which
it wasn't. It was Timbaland and Magoo.
I love.
And then it was Missy.
The
and then they
Maganote.
brought in. They brought in Genuine. They brought in Aaliyah, Missy,
Nicole Ray,
and
then way after that, Bubba Sparks.
yeah, well, Bubba Sparks was Houston. No, it's a Bubba Sparks. I'm
Bubba
thinking of the
Sparks.
other dude.
Paul Wall.
That's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
of. Paul Wall was Houston.
The other white guy.
Yeah, Bubba Sparks didn't last long at all.
We getting country. Hey, dude. Timbaland and Magoo there.
Yeah, Timbaland and Magoo, I still rock some of their shit. I love their shit when it
that
first came
blue
out.
album, I can't forget. I don't remember what it was.
With both of their pictures on it?
No.
Like a blue and
The album, the cover was just blue and it had Timbaland and Magoo. It almost looked like a Gene material in the background, but I broke that CD playing it. Like, just
They had
like
good
back
shit.
to front. It was
They
so
had
good.
good shit. Because I always wondered, I said, now I'm buying shit that just says Timbaland. Where the fuck is Magoo? And then it went from Timbaland and Magoo to Timbaland, but Magoo was like on 2 songs. And then I never heard from Magoo again.
I remember hearing both Tim and Magoo on other people's shit before, and then that's why when their CD came out, I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
that's those guys.
That's those dudes.
What were they on, like the How to Be a Player soundtrack or something?
Yeah.
And that's how I got put on them, and I was like, oh, so when their shit, and then they were on Mace's album, I think, and then so when they came out, I was like, oh, I already knew about these guys.
Yeah.
Maganote.
Because Magoo had that goddamn voice. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
his voice. And I thought I was cool because I was like, I think the only person that I knew that knew who Magoo was, like, because my dad called me that. Because, you know, like when your parents ask you, like, hey, can you grab me that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, blind as a bat. And he's like, can you grab me the
Mr.
fucking
Magoo.
Mr. Magoo, the
And I'm
cartoon.
like, I watched that shit. Like,
yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's fucking
Yeah,
cool.
Magoo's kind of a goofy name, but, you know.
Yeah, I don't think anybody knows anymore.
No, motherfuckers don't know who the hell Heckle and Jekyll is. If you don't know Mr. Magoo, you don't know Heckle and Jekyll, you don't know Baby Huey.
Oh, Baby Huey, big fat duck.
Because my favorite was Deputy Dog. He had my favorite saying.
What?
Don't go away mad. Just go away. I
That
used
was
to love that shit.
Hong
That was
Kong
my
Fooey
shit.
was during that
Hong
time.
Kong Fooey was the shit.
Oh, my gosh.
Underdog.
Yeah.
That was Hanna-Barbera days, right?
Yeah. Fucking Droopy and...
Droopy?
What was the... I forgot. It was Droopy and Drippy or something?
Oh, yeah.
There was a
his
little
nephew
one.
and shit.
Yeah.
Dirt-
I remember
What?
he would always get the girl. It was like this fucking... I think they didn't even show her face ever. It was just like floating tits.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, bye to Momo.
You know what?
Yeah.
That makes me mad.
Shit.
Yo, y'all seen the Jessica Rabbit AI stuff coming out lately?
Oh, no. No. I can only imagine. Dude, I saw an interview with the guy that played in the only live not the only live actor, because motherfucking Doc Brown was in it too, but the guy that played the detective in Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
The main guy.
that motherfucker had to go through therapy for like a year or two. Because
Like after the movie, or?
yeah, because it was the first time that anyone had really had to act. So he acted solo the whole time.
Yeah.
So he was just like kept like hearing voices and seeing
He
shit.
did a great job,
He
honestly.
did a
Was
great job.
Eddie Murphy offered that before Old Boy took it?
See, again, I don't know how time works, dude.
It's shit like
Because
that.
was
he was
early
offered
80s.
Eddie Murphy was offered Ghostbusters. He turned it down for Beverly Hills Cop. But I think they
Which I'm
offered
so happy
him.
about.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. But I think it was either Eddie or somebody else big name was offered that part before Old Boy took it for Roger Rabbit.
I love that, dude. And I remember actually being
Yeah,
scared.
I remember somebody turning down that role that was supposed to have
big,
it.
And
Yeah.
Old Boy took it, and
I remember
It blew
being
up.
scared of the fucking acid scene for real.
Oh,
for
yeah.
real. And to find out that motherfucker is
Is
Doc
a goddamn
Brown,
Doc Brown was a goddamn thing his damn
As a
self.
kid, that movie's kind of traumatizing because they're just like taking all the cartoons you watch.
And they
even
torture
though
the
it's
shit
not
out of the motherfucker,
like,
throwing them in
and
that
they
shit.
Yeah, dude, the vat of acid and shit. Like when he put the shoe in the vat of acid.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
but then it gave you confusion.
Yeah,
because
you were
then
like
Jessica Rabbit
Nobody gonna do nothing to Jessica.
It made you go through all kinds of things.
Them motherfucking
as a kid.
cartoons, they weren't doing shit. You're right.
Yeah.
They ain't doing shit.
Because you remember what was that Brad Pitt one? Cool World.
What, Kim Basinger?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cool World.
That one was like built on top of that.
Yes,
Where it was
yes,
like,
yes.
Yeah, we're overtly sexual. Like, it was-
We fucking cartoons.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you say. And I was like, where? Well, where's Betty Rubble?
Yeah. You know where she is? Bam!
Bam!
Bam! Bam! Bam!
Because Wilma's a rusty one.
She was a redhead, dude.
Exactly. That's my point.
I mean,
she was rusty.
I don't mind redheads.
Wilma. Rusty rough.
Yep.
Flooded floors.
What's
Well,
your
your Betty Rubble fantasies didn't get filled when
Betty was
Rosie.
my shit, though.
Well, but
Yeah,
when
when
Rosie
it was Rosie
O'Donnell
O'Donnell.
played her in the fucking.
I'm talking cartoon. No.
She in the League of Her Own?
No. Rosie's a hot mess.
Emphasis on hot, though. Huh?
I don't mean that in a good way. That wouldn't
Yeah.
flatter the motherfucker.
My gas were flabbered.
Twice.
What if I think we threw some other shit in there too, right?
Check.
I don't think there's.
This lady is every fucking.
Oh, I like her though.
She goes everywhere.
I thought
Oh, dude, Logan Paul, he cuts good promos, by the way.
That motherfucker needs to wrestle full time instead of
I
boxing.
hate
He
it.
is really
I hate
good.
it that they have that show on Netflix and or HBO.
Oh, I
And
see
I'm
it. I
like-
think
and
about
I'm
you
like-
every time. It's like you
I'm
might like, and I'm like, no, make Chris watch that.
I'm so borderline gonna watch
Yeah.
it, and like
I'm gonna definitely
Mo's
watch
like, you're not watching that shit, are you? Like she literally looked at me like, because they play that commercial every time we stream something. You know,
It
they play
comes
that
up.
like
Yeah.
5 times. They'll play that commercial
Yeah.
in one break, and I'm like, do I have
like
to fucking
you're
watch
like
this?
you're like excited for 98 Fiance, but you're like,
fucking
no,
gotta
I
watch
won't
this shit.
watch that shit.
Oh,
I
no.
gotta do
I'm
it. Come
definitely
on.
excited for 98 Fiance, but I'm like,
Do it. Come on, Mac.
I thought you'd be cuter in person.
Lady, I will suplex you right now.
It's time to play the game. Can I get your number?
What's that?
Can I get your number?
You have to ask my wife. Steph, she wants to know if she can have my number.
I guess so.
If your grandson
She has her own
doesn't
show,
take
matter of
care
fact.
You call me and I'll throw him off a roof.
Steph.
I certainly
Steph has her
will.
own show. She goes around and
Take you
interviews
on a
the
date
wrestlers.
to the nursing home.
So she just did one with the bloodline, actually.
If
Like
it
all
was
of them
up to
together.
me, be my baby daddy.
Really? I don't know. My wife would have something to say about
Shut
that.
up, Miz.
He's gonna have
You
a
can't
match
do
with my
better than
wife. Uh-oh.
Lord Jesus.
Your wife said I could take you on a date.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. Oh, we're gonna have a wild night.
Ah, this LA night.
2 words for ya.
oh, that's X-Pac.
Yeah.
You'd be cuter
Oh
in
shit,
person.
X-Pac don't have hair no more.
He's still rocking
He
the
looks
pony.
like a blogger.
He's
dude.
still rocking the ponytail though.
Yeah,
He looks like a fucking dork now.
Yeah, he looks like he works for the New York Times or some shit.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I
He
think he's
looks-
still rocking the ponytail.
He looks
I
like
think.
a fact checker for fucking the Washington
He's a
Post.
fucking accountant.
What fucking dork.
Yeah, I think that guy did my
Speaking of
taxes
accountants,
last
Yeah.
I think the ratings on that movie got pretty good.
The what? Which one?
Accountant. Ben
with
Ben
the-
and Shane.
Oh, dude, I watched the interview with them, and then
when he asked
oh,
about the
like-
comic book characters, you see that one?
no, but they did like a best of. They did like a who's
One
the
of the first
goat
jobs
for
they
this?
had, actually.
Dude,
Yeah,
this was fucking
About the
funny.
comic book actors.
They did something.
And
They,
he was
where
like,
they-
so who's the best comic book character? And Shane's like, oh, Punisher.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
he was like, nah, fuck the Wolverine.
Ben's like,
He's
that's
you
like
can't-
me saying it's Daredevil. Wolverine's the best guy.
Yeah.
Well, you
But
didn't
you
say
ain't
all
even
that.
the best Daredevil. Shut up. You lie.
He was a good actor.
Yeah.
It's a shit
This is a fucking funny ass story.
He was driving around Marty Cove. He was best known as the evil sensei from Karate Kid, the guy who says sweep the leg.
Yeah.
I drove him around, and he...
this is Hollywood, man.
This is Hollywood, so I'm driving around in my car.
Yeah.
And he got me lost on purpose because he didn't know he hadn't read the script yet.
Yeah.
So he was like, nah, you don't take this. Take Havenhurst. We get on the 454. And I have like a Thomas guide on my lap. And I go, I think I'm supposed to go here, you know. And then he got me lost, and the first AD, my boss, screamed at me, and it was a terrible day. And then on the way back, he goes, we're driving down the freeway, and he goes, hey, Bill, are you mad at me? I go, no, I'm not. And he goes, you want a milkshake? I go, what are you talking about? Milkshake? You want a cookie? You want a milkshake? And I'm like, it's the guy from Karate Kid. And I go, no.
Fucking
It was like my
John
first
Kreese.
holiday experience. So he goes, there's a McDonald's right up here. Pull over. We'll get you a cookie. We'll get you a milkshake. Everything will be all right, all right? And I go, oh, okay. So I pull over at McDonald's. He goes, what kind of milkshake you want? I go, chocolate. And
Yeah.
he goes, all right, chocolate milkshake. I'll get you a chocolate chip cookie. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
He leaves. He comes back out, eating the chocolate chip cookie and drinking the milkshake. And then he just sits in the back and goes, come on, let's go. Go.
No.
It was the biggest f*** you. I was like, whoa. One of the first jobs I had actually was driving
Which is
around.
crazy because Bill Hader has like been so successful like through SNL. Dude, Barry is still one of my favorite
Barry,
sitcoms ever. But like he's hella good in movies too, and I'm like, good for him that he got like the come up over that fucking asshole. That would piss me off.
He's killing it
so
on
hard.
fucking on what you call though on Cobra Kai.
That old guy?
Oh, Reese.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Reese is at
Cobra
work,
Kai
man.
is huge.
Fuck
Reese is at work. Oh, y'all hating.
hate
Bug nasty, see?
You can't hate John Kreese, dude. He's still an asshole in the show,
He
and I'm
can.
like, he's like that in real life.
He
bro.
can. He's the hater.
Yeah.
I hate
That
him
motherfucker
forever.
hates everything.
I didn't even need a reason to hate him.
He'll still
before that.
sweep your leg, bro.
See?
He'll still sweep your
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
leg.
the old
He
man
won't
will
even
put
think
sweep
twice.
He eat
house.
his business.
Shit.
Jesus. So fucking hateful.
Yeah.
This motherfucker is full of hate, man.
And he never-
God damn, Buck Nasty.
I think that's a pretty fucking funny story. Honestly, if I was Bill Hader in that situation, I'd just be like, yeah, that guy's a
That
dick,
is a funny
but-
because
but
it's a funny story because
fucking
now
awesome.
you're infamous with it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. Like
you're
that's
fucking
an
awesome.
experience. You know what I mean? Like even if it was a dick move, it's the it's the least harmful
Like,
kind
I
of dick
know
move.
this motherfucker told me to
Yeah,
pull over there. He's
you
getting-
know what I
He
mean?
came back eating my shit.
That, I think
Hey,
shit's
go
out.
back in there and get my shit, motherfucker.
It's like those stories that fucking
You want cookie?
Charlie
That-
Murphy told about like Prince and shit.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, or what he told about like fucking
Rick James.
Rick James. Yeah. Like you're just like
It's so silly
that's
and so
just
stupid.
fucking Rick James.
Like he
It's so
jumped on
stu-
your
like,
couch.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
What? That doesn't make sense.
There's the other stories, the behind the scenes stories are worse. About Rick James, they were playing basketball and Rick James came out. He came to the park in cowboy boots. It was kicking the shit out of them, like literally,
like kicking them,
like kicking them, like talking shit and straight kicking. You got the ball. He's playing kickball and he's kicking motherfuckers in their legs and shit. Those are fucking funny as fuck, man.
Charlie Murphy.
I wish they had aired that shit, but I was like, Jesus Christ, this motherfucker's aggressive.
Yeah, by all accounts, Rick James is a menace.
Yeah, he's the real menace. But they gave him a part in life.
What's that Facebook one? Had to be something good.
Oh, Van Damme.
Can I zoom in on this? Or People just heard that and they're like, what the fuck?
We're not interested in the hyperdrive on the Millennium Falcon and its fate. Just open the door, you stupid lump! I never doubted you for a second. Wonderful! We're not interested in the hyperdrive on the Millennium Falcon and its fate. Just open the door, you stupid lump! I never doubted you for a second. Wonderful!
I guarantee Chase was
I love the
taking
stories
shit
about him
when he
chasing,
when he put that in
chasing
there.
Steven Seagal around.
Oh fuck, dude! Where Seagal wanted to fight him for real?
So Seagal was talking mad shit.
Yep.
Mad shit, and they were at Stallone's party, and
Didn't he,
Van
like,
Damme was
slap him?
there.
Like, didn't
I don't know
Seagal,
if he
like, slap
slapped him,
somebody or something
but I
like
know
that?
he showed up. He's like, let's go outside and do this.
Yeah.
And Seagal left. And Van Damme chased his ass around and got in his car, was like driving down and fuck this, we're gonna do this shit. Because then when they asked Michael J. White,
he called him a ballet dancer.
he called him a ballet. He said,
Yeah,
"You're not a
he's-
fighter."
yeah.
And then when they asked Michael J. White, he said, "Oh, I used to spar with Van Damme." He said,
He put in that work.
You believe he's a ballet dancer? You want to?
But with those fucking quads, I bet you he kicks like a fucking mule.
Ute, 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 ute.
What is this? I posted it. What the fuck is this? Oh, is this one where
We
he ripped
chipped
his
in
quad?
together.
You gotta be careful with WWE
Oh, I
content because
posted
they always
one
tag
where
my shit.
There was shit I
And
didn't
came
know.
up with something that he would love, something that he just couldn't get enough of. I mean, the question was, we know what it is, but where do you find one big enough to satisfy Vince McMahon?
Oh, it was a yeah.
At the University of South Carolina,
Cox,
the
yeah.
home of cocky. Look at the size of that cock. Hold on. I know it's confusing. I'm the game. That's the cock. What you're trying to tell me is his manager said they have a lot riding on the cock?
They said they weren't comfortable with him being with us.
So they pulled the cock. So the cock is out? All we were trying to do was get the cock some exposure. It's really frustrating. First he was in, then he was out. In, out, in, out, in, out. Vince would have loved him. Vince would have stroked him and rubbed him and hugged him. Let's get ready to...
So he did one. So
we
there was
chipped in
one he
together
did.
and came up with...
When I was watching TV one day, and he did like an anti-rock thing. I'm like, where the fuck is this coming from? Like out of the blue, he just came out. I think I posted it on here. And he was talking. You could obviously tell he was talking about the Rock, but I'm like, why is he saying this shit? What happened? And it was when the Rock was doing that behind the scenes shit, like put me in on this. It's like, yeah, some motherfuckers don't know their place. It's basically what he was saying. That wasn't verbatim for what he said, but he came out and he's like, you need to know your role.
Is
that might
the-
be
the-
go up. That might be it right there, maybe. Either way, we'll be entertained. Oh no, that's Paul Heyman about to in.
Oh, when he was dissing him.
Bruh, Paul Heyman's about to be banned from ESPN.
What was he trying to? Okay.
So this is after.
This is after
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania,
Yeah. Like they don't filter this motherfucker for
They sit
nothing.
there and they go, hey, Mr. McAfee, don't talk about Shannon Sharp on the air today. And you go, I talk about anything I want. I'm Pat McAfee. Watch me swing my
Hey, look
schlong
at Pat
all
McAfee
over the place.
sweating bullets,
They go,
man.
McAfee, don't talk about your podcast on the air. What do you do? I'm King Schlong. Watch me, Pat McAfee. Right?
This is on you. This is about you, not me. Accurate stuff.
Right?
Accurate stuff. But...
Matter of fact, because I think he's a he has just become my favorite manager of all time.
When the roast was
Before
over,
it was before
and
him
you
was
and I
Bobby
were
the
out
Brain.
back and you're going, wise man. By the way, it's puff, puff, pass, not puff, 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 chase down the gummy.
So all this
puff,
business
puff,
on TV,
right?
man.
And
I
you go,
love
wise
it.
man.
Pass that shit.
Look at Mac.
You know
like
Stephen
sweating
A.
bullets
Smith
like,
really
holy
sucks,
shit.
right?
Mac's like,
And-
y'all
and
know I
go,
work for
love
Disney.
Stephen A. The man calls me the GOAT. The man, Stephen A.
That is
Smith,
not
is on
true.
the air saying,
None of these
if there's
things are
one
true.
person in the universe that I, Stephen A. Smith, at $70 billion a year want to be, it's the wise man Paul Heyman. And you sit there and you go, these ESPN bastards give me the same money as him or they can.
No, that's not true.
I don't care what the opinions of the people who pay you.
I don't know, dude. Maybe I didn't like McAfee on Raw. I didn't like his commentating as much. Maybe again, it just seemed really slow to me overall.
So he's had one wrestling match, and now he's about to have another one at the pay-per-view.
Oh yeah,
he's fighting that big Russian dude that made him turn purple.
Oh, the
German
guy
dude.
that just came back with the little black
the dude,
shorts.
No, the dude that's like been suspended indefinitely.
Oh.
But he called. I think we talked about it last week. The dude that he lost his championship to the Uso boy.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that.
Yeah,
last
we
week.
did talk about that. So he came out. McAfee hit his ass. They suspended him, and now he's talking shit. Like, you want to match with this motherfucker? Okay, but you're a commentator. I think old boy's about to beat the brakes off of him just to get his clout back.
Shot.
Shot. I wish I had that triple.
I think I'm getting a little tipsy. I don't know.
I am tipsy.
I'm not driving.
Cause this shit. Oh fuck. What else we got? I thought I had posted a few more.
Yeah, we had stuff further up. I
A
think.
lot of wrestling shit on there.
Oh yeah.
Down.
We're going down.
What is that?
So that was the one I just watched, I think. Well, is that the same one?
We did Tom Segura. We did.
No,
We
no,
didn't
go
do
up,
the
go up.
Facebook one up there. There
Right
you go.
there. What's that I posted?
Oh, I
so
tried to watch
this-
this in the doctor's office.
So this is where, basically, this is saying that The Rock is the new Hogan. Basically.
Yeah, shit. I see this guy in interviews all the time, by the way.
Yeah.
But
Hold
he
on.
was-
Let me take a pee, and then
he
I'm
was
gonna
like
come back.
fucking-
I gotta take you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
You drunk fuck.
You drunk fuck.
What's up, Frieza?
Yeah, I tried to watch this earlier. Ugh.
I wish I had posted that. I thought I did that Triple H one when he went off on The Rock. And I was like, where the fuck is this coming from? I was like, yeah, he showed up and he was like trying to show his ass like he was running shit. And Triple H was like, no.
You're
No,
like,
you're fucking
yeah.
wrong.
Good. I don't really do. I don't know, man.
The more shit.
When
that
The
comes
Rock
out
was
about
like
him,
entertaining and just like entertainment, that was like when I liked him.
it's like the more shit that comes about him, the less I like him.
Yeah.
And they covered him. So when the Black Adam shit came out, and then I think it was WrestleMania, and they were talking about how big of an asshole he was. And they were like, "Oh no, he showed up late." And they said he was an asshole. Someone said he was an asshole backstage, and they covered him saying, "No, he was early. He was helping the talent and all this shit." But this is they were covering him.
Yeah, because I heard oh fuck, which one was saying it? Like someone did like a deep dive, maybe like a 20-minute little mini documentary talking about like how he would play one way and then be like crazy, and that's what led to his like first divorce, which I didn't know he was married the first time, but apparently he was trying to do some kinky shit, that there some undisclosed kinky shit. And I tried to Google what the fuck it was, but it didn't come out.
All right, we going to this?
Yeah.
Get out of my way, beer.
Dying, boy.
My Yeezy came off during the people's elbow. You know what Dwayne did with my shoe?
Threw it in the crowd.
Yeah. You know how easy it probably is for him to get a Yeezy? Do you think he pays for it?
I don't think so.
You think I paid for it?
Yeah, this is the guy.
Actually, he's
this is
probably
like
wearing
watches.
Under Armour shoes, so.
That's right.
Yeah, but I bet you paid for it.
I bet I did.
I bet he didn't pay you back for that one shoe.
He did not. And that is what we still have to talk about.
This sounds like a WrestleMania match to me.
And let's be fair, Rock was gone a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And who was the one person he decided to come back on because he knew it was going to be hot?
That's a good point.
This is where the beef is.
A-Town
with
guy.
Dwayne.
I don't.
My Yeezy
I
came
never
off
see this guy.
So
during
everyone
the people's
comes
elbow.
back on him.
You know,
So Pat McAfee's match was against him, and then so he was like the chosen one by Vince McMahon. So Pat McAfee beat him. Then Vince McMahon came in slapping the shit out of Pat McAfee. Then Stone Cold came in. So this is like maybe 2 WrestleManias ago. Stone Cold came in and stunned it, drank.
This dude?
Yeah, he got the business because he was Vince's boy.
Oh.
This is before Vince got in trouble for pooping on people. Super freak.
But look how much, dude. These news cycles are crazy. That wasn't even that long ago.
Right? Shit, son. Still got 400 steps to go. Let's go down the list. Let's see what else we got.
I think I think we covered most of the stuff that was posted.
Shit, that one burned. What the fuck? I'm bored badly.
But yeah, I see that guy in interviews all the time, but I've never seen or heard of him.
Yeah, he's good. Like, he was getting a major push for a while. He ended up attack team. He's wrestling with this Australian dude.
Oh, hey, what's the...
Yeah, go.
Okay,
What was that? Was that from last week?
What? The
Down,
Xbox
down,
Nintendo
down,
thing?
down, the DX. Right, what's these two fucking things I posted? That was this week.
Yeah, we watched that.
We watched that one. Oh, the other one's another Paul Heyman when he went like ape shit. This one was bad.
Oh, and he was talking about someone's mom, right?
No, he was talking about old boy being deported. Like, Jesus Christ, Paul.
This gentleman right here.
Yeah. This is right up WrestleMania. This is insane.
Call you a gentleman and you laugh, okay? So this jerk off right here says to me, how could I do it? I did it just to piss you personally off. Nobody else in the WWE universe, just you. I did it all just for you, personally. Now, what the are you going to do about it? And the answer is the same thing that Roman Reigns and CM Punk are going to do about it. Not a goddamn thing.
It's Easter yesterday.
So please be unlike your daughter and
shit.
keep your mouth.
Oh, whoa.
On ESPN. On ESPN, he's doing this.
They, you know, that's what you
They
get.
have no
That's what
control
you get
over
for
this dude.
having this guy.
This is Paul
doing the fucking
motherfucking
thing.
Heyman.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, like, I like this kind of shit, but, like...
Someone called hell for this shit.
Watching Raw was, like, you could tell, like, everything's such a production that you lose it. You know what I mean? You lose some of the magic because it's...
So, not only that, so there's distinct differences with Triple H running it and Vince running it. If you look in the ring now, what do you see?
All the logos.
All the fucking logos. Vince would
The mat
never,
looks cooler, though. The black mat
Vince
looks
would
cooler. Than
never have all of those fucking promos in the ring. Because it's sacred.
Yeah.
And to him, this is a sacred thing. You don't put promos. And they were saying over the years he lost a lot of money because of that. But he stuck by his guns like, this is our company. The ring is sacred. As soon as he was out, you see all them goddamn promos in the goddamn ring.
It was like Monster Energy or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Logan Paul's Prime shit, like all over the fucking...
Yeah, on the outside.
All
I
the
saw, like, a
pay-per-views
big,
and shit. It's insane.
Well, even the ring posts are now digital. So they can run shit on that.
They've been digital, but...
I never saw it before.
They've been digital, but they never put other companies' shit on there. It's always said it's like Raw or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like the banners underneath, it just flashes WWE, Raw, or SmackDown. But now they got other shit on there now.
Yeah, it was that, and then it was hard. Like, Becky Lynch came back, and I was like, oh, she's cool as shit, baby. I was trying to tell her, and then it was like, the man. And I was like, oh, yeah, that is her nickname. She's like, why do they call her the man? I was like, I don't know.
I'm a man.
She called herself the man.
It's man.
Because it's a man's world. And she's like, I'm taking over this shit. You're going to call me the fucking man. And she ran with that shit for a while. And she still calls herself the man. She's able to do it.
And I didn't know who the other chick. I thought the other chick was Mexican, but apparently she was Irish too.
Oh,
the one that she turned
the
up?
one she beat the shit out.
Yeah, I was like,
whooped her ass.
she fucking beat the feathers off that bitch. I was like, I just saw a tweet or something that said Liv Morgan's taking a break. She got like some, but she won she had won the titles.
They won the tag titles. Look at this motherfucker here.
Ah, fucking yeah, motherfucker.
What? No, keep talking about what you're talking about.
No, you done pissed me off.
Yeah,
watch
you brought that picture. I was like, this motherfucker.
You changed the fucking.
You fucked the flow up.
Flavor in my mouth.
Oh my god! I'm just trying to pull up like.
I always tease old girl about. So she's from the one I'm with. She's from Jersey, and I googled Liv Morgan's real name. Sweet Jesus Wilhelmina. That bitch needs to be in The Sopranos. She has one of those Jersey East Coast names
What?
Like she didn't stab the motherfucker or two. Look, it's wild. It's wild.
Wait, what are we looking at?
Liv Morgan. Just Wikipedia Liv Morgan, and it'll put her real name there. Like I said, that's one of your people.
Shit. I get it out of this.
Because I love throwing that in her face. Like, oh, that's one of your people. That's a fucked up name. She needs to be on The Sopranos.
What are we looking at?
Like her real name, like Wikipedia. Because once I saw her real name, like, yeah, she belongs up there. She's one of y'all.
Oh, Gianna or something.
Yeah. The Daddy-O, Gianna Daddy-O. That's one of your people.
Gianna Jean Daddy-O.
Like she done made somebody some lasagna and stabbed the motherfucker.
She looks like she should be on Big Brother. Or
However, you got something to say, Dr. Umar?
I should say.
Dr. Umar, his certificate has been thrown.
Shit to say. Because I texted Emmett during the middle of the Smash, and I said, bro, why did her and the girl that she was wrestling with look exactly like Shawn Michaels and Diesel? And he's like, yep, that's what everybody's saying. I was like, okay, cool. Then my finger is still on the pulse.
Yes.
Yeah, Raquel Rodriguez. Because
Raquel's
the
big
way
ass.
they looked, the way
Raquel's
they acted.
big ass get the business too.
She ain't even that big, though.
She ain't, but you would have to stretch for that. That's not some shit you would have to stretch. You don't pull a hamstring on that big bitch. I don't give a fuck what you say.
I don't think she's that big.
Trust me, been there. You gonna pull a hamstring. You gonna put in some work over.
They
Raquel's
lie about
ass.
these stats. You know what I mean?
It's a lie hell until it happens. It's a reality player. Them hamstrings will. Whoa, shit! That bitch folds you up like an accordion. You be.
Had me taste my own knees.
Yes, sir. You be eating your own kneecap. Like, goddamn, this bitch got me.
Oh, Rey Mysterio's. Okay, so the Yeet guy has the heavyweight championship, but I thought that was like the championship back in the day. Now Cena got a whole different
Raw
one.
and SmackDown have their own championships. Cena has the SmackDown one. Yeet Dude has the Raw one. So,
But
Yeet
so
Boy.
the SmackDown one is the main one because that's
So
the
that
main
is
story.
very
That's weird.
is very confusing because
Yeah.
they both say they have it, but it depends on what show's doing better.
No.
So Roman Reigns held the one for SmackDown for fucking ever. He at one point he had both of them shits, and they ended up making another one because no one was
But
beating
yeah,
him.
no.
So they made another one for Raw. So now Seth Rollins, I think after the Cena Randy Orton match, is going to go up against. I think he's going up against Cena. I really think.
Dude,
so.
I'm excited about Randy Orton RKO'd John Cena
Twice.
at the. He came out of nowhere or whatever.
He was talking shit.
Oh, dude, that promo was sick though. He's like, y'all are fucking liars. Y'all are He's like, you can see me 23 more times.
I think this is his best work as a heel, but they asked why. Say you've been doing this 20 plus years. Why are you now turning heel? He's like, man, I was supposed to be a heel 10 years ago, but because I do all the fucking the charity work, my shit sells like a motherfucker. He's like, no. Vince is like, no.
It's funny because he had this like little towel that he like put on his back, and I immediately went, I bet you they sell 10,000 of those motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. So he's basically doing a countdown, saying, this is my last ride.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't think he's gonna lose to Randy for the next pay-per-view. And I think it's gonna be till the last, like the month before he retires, like officially retires, that the fight's still gonna go on. I think he's gonna fight Seth Rollins. He's gonna beat Randy, and eventually he's gonna fight either Seth Rollins or Sami Zayn. But
Who the fuck is Sami Zayn?
Sammy was the Canadian.
Who the fuck was the white dude that was like best friends with the Yeet guy? I was like, what the fuck is?
Did he have a big beard?
Yeah, and he called him Oos, and I was like,
that's
what
him.
the fuck? That
That's-
guy looks boring as shit.
Sammy's
dude.
the shit. So that's Sami Zayn. That's Sami.
I thought he was gonna cross what's his name. It looked
But
like he was gonna,
because we got the Paul Heyman thing, you got the Seth Rollins, and you got the fucking Steiner thing. Who knows what the fuck's about to happen? That's a pretty good angle they got there.
Oh, and then we watched what's her name? Eco Sky or something like that.
Io Sky.
Bro, she made me laugh. Dude, she smiles. She's like, one of those like Japanese girls that smile no matter what.
Yeah.
She was like trying to give an intimidating speech, and she's like.
So I feel bad for.
I was like, dude, that's so funny.
So for them, I feel bad. So basically, they're kind of held back. They're a lot rougher in what they do in Japan and what they do here.
Yeah.
And they tell them, like there are stories when I think Undertaker's wife was wrestling, and they would talk to them like, y'all need to chill out because your punches look better than the men's. And they were like, that's not our fault.
Yeah.
So they would, and of course they're not listening to the chicks. So like Finn Finley would have to say something. We're like, hey, you need to talk to your boys, then they get their shit together.
Finn Finley is the one that the man used to wrestle with, I think, because she said
Finn Finley used to wrestle with he had the Hornswoggle, the little leprechaun dude.
But he was an Irish dude too, right?
He was an Irish
she
dude.
She said that when she went to go wrestle, that was the only motherfucker that was.
He spoke
there.
up for them.
Yeah,
he spoke up for them. Like he was in charge of the women's section, so whenever the women say something, they wouldn't listen. They would talk to Finn and like Finn like, yo, Finn would talk to them and they'd be like, okay, because he always had their back.
Oh shit! I also found out that apparently motherfucking oh shit, who's the old dude? Pat Patterson.
Yeah,
was a fucking pervert, dude. I found out during that rock shit.
You one of the Pat Patterson stories.
No, I don't. I was blown away.
This was in Hogan's book, and I've watched a few interviews. This was kind of confirmed because after reading his book, he's a liar.
Yeah, he lies about it.
So,
this motherfucker said he was drafted by like the Cincinnati Reds or something.
He said he was drafted by some team, and he said that Metallica begged him to play guitar for him. And Metallica was like, "We have never spoken to Hulk Hogan."
And it's like all the lies Hogan tells are things that are easily fact checked. And then people call him on it, and he's like, well.
He has something to say. Even when the Undertaker checked him. Undertaker checked his ass.
No surprise he's a Trump supporter.
Well, Undertaker.
So
that's the thing. Undertaker's a big Trump supporter, too.
Yeah?
No hate.
Yeah.
Because he's not he's a big Trump supporter, but he doesn't say stupid shit. He's a huge Trump supporter. But he has never said anything racist. He's never said anything out of pocket. Where Hogan, fuck, and Taker calls him out. So they were So this, I think the past week and a half, I've gone through their podcast. Like I've gone through that shit for like 8 hours a day. And they asked Undertaker, so do you feel bad for Hogan? He's like, no.
Hogan's also not giving a fuck about anybody else but
so
himself.
that's what he said. He said, you know,
he's a sociopath.
You still living off of what you have done. You think this is still like the 80s, early 90s, and no one gives a fuck now. And Seth Rollins said the same thing. We respect you for what you've done, but there comes a point.
That's why I like I never liked
Is The Rock going to be that guy?
The Rock is that guy.
Yeah.
For himself. He has his own.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like I never liked Triple H as a wrestler. Like he was a good heel, and like I can recognize that.
Heels.
But I just didn't like it. Like maybe he did his job too good. I didn't like him.
Mm-hmm.
After that, after DX, I didn't. Maybe that was the point. No, I know. But what I'm saying is, I love him now because he's the bridge between the OGs and the fucking new wave.
True.
And I think he's like whatever role
he's killing it.
He's killing it, dude. He's modernizing the industry.
He's like the son-in-law that came over and took over the business and made it better than
legitimately.
Family. Yeah, like that's
Him
literally
and
what
Sean, because he
happened.
gave
Yeah.
Sean, because Sean works for him, and Sean, when he inducted him to the Hall of Fame, he was basically saying, "My best friend is my boss, and he gives me shit." I can't put into words with the way he said it. He's like, "Yeah, and he acknowledged like being a dickhead and all that shit. He's saying, "I should not have this job, but this dude stuck with me, gave me this job." Blah blah blah.
Yeah, especially because the game didn't get shit because of what Sean had all the fucking.
The game was fuckly.
Yeah.
The game
He
was
got fucked over.
fucked because of them.
Yeah.
Because of what was it when they did that
thing in
hugging
the ring,
shit.
yeah.
And he's the only one that got punished because the other
two left.
The other two left,
and then he was.
And he wasn't. Vincent say shit to Sean, but Triple H paid for that shit. Gave him all the job.
So what happened with it's Pat Patterson, right? He's the fucking.
So Hogan's story. So he's starting to wrestle, and they call him to the main roster, and he rides with Pat Patterson, and I forget who else was in the car. So he's like, "Hey man, so you got to do us a favor for your match." So Hogan's like, "Okay, so what's the favor?" You got some dick sucking to do.
Oh fuck.
And Hogan's like, "What?" And Pat's like, "Everyone does it."
He was Diddy.
He diddied his ass. So Hogan's like, man, you know, Hogan's like, I'm not confrontational. I don't fight. I don't do that shit. You know. He said,
"Here you go, brother."
So he's like, I'm gonna ignore this shit and just let things, whatever happens. I was gonna let this conversation never happen. So he says he goes out and he gets in the locker room like before his match, and everyone's just looking at him. And he's like, what the fuck? So he goes out in the ring. Match is going well, and he can look down the walkway, and he says they're all lined up outside, like all the wrestlers lined up. He's like, what the fuck? So he starts missing spots. He's missing his timing's off. He's like, I am not sucking by his dick. This is not gonna happen. He said they're gonna have to kill me to do this shit.
Fucking Epstein Island over
They
there.
Epstein Island his ass, but he said, so he went through his match. Everything went well, and all they did was congratulate him. Pat was like, I was fucking with you. But he was like, I thought I was going to have to kill somebody in this motherfucking ring.
I heard, yeah, they swept his shit under the rug.
So everyone knew.
I mean, it's serious until it's not serious.
So everyone knew that Pat was like that, but I don't think the public.
But fucking apparently,
the public
Vince
didn't
McMahon
know.
was like that. So like, you know,
The public didn't know, but everyone, locker room wise, they knew that Pat was about that business because he got in trouble for fucking with ring boys and shit.
Yeah, that's what I had heard.
Yeah, he definitely did some Diddy shit.
Shit's so gross.
Nothing sacred, man.
Nothing sacred. Nothing. But he was he was the first. That was early 80s, late 70s, early 80s.
But fuck, if you know he was doing it, then you know Vince was doing that shit early on too.
Well, he was shitting on women, man. He was
that
shitting on
but
them.
what I'm saying is that's 30.
He wanted
40
to
years
make his
after.
own daughter pregnant on the show.
Yeah. So
it's so
that came up, and
Hunter Hearst Helmsley shut it down though. Yeah.
Stephanie did.
Yeah. Well,
Stephanie, she was like,
Triple
"Are
H
you
shut it down.
Are you crazy?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying
Well,
to
they said they
remember.
were at a Thanksgiving dinner or something like
And
that.
they
he
threw
brought it up.
the thought out.
Yeah.
And so Shane kind of like did like what the fuck, and Stephanie was like, no, and Triple H was like, hell no.
Yeah.
But dude, so I just saw this other little YouTube document. I don't know why they keep my algorithm is crazy wrestling these days.
Because you Googled it.
No, I didn't. No. I just
You
now I
Googled
watched
it.
one and now
You-
they all flood in.
Done.
Yeah. So
Done.
There's this one that I'm finna watch this week sometime. It was about Shane and how like their relationship fractured. He went on to have like a normal ass life. He has like 4 kids or something like that, and like
so
Shane was one of the most hardcore guys too. Like
that's
honestly,
what I'm saying.
Like he wasn't a physically fit strong
Actually,
guy.
Shane was.
But like that
he
dude
jumped
was
off that fucking tight John. I'm like, holy shit.
He went at least like 50
So
feet
the training
into a
Shane
fucking
went
table.
through was insane. He did a lot of MMA training, like kickboxing shit.
Yeah.
So he was being groomed to take over for Vince.
Yeah.
And they fought. They clashed hard on ideas.
Yeah.
And Vince basically told him, if you want to do that, you have to kill me. Are you willing to do that? Like on several occasions.
Yeah, and he
Vince
might
was
have
like-
meant it.
Vince was
Like,
like,
he might have meant it.
Oh,
Like,
he
it
meant
was
that
like a real
shit.
thing.
And
Yeah.
he's like, I stand this strongly against what you're telling me that you want to do.
You gotta think
Are you
about
willing
it,
to
too.
kill me for
Well,
that?
Shane was always against his like ideas in a lot of ways.
But I thought
so-
that was just the character. You know what I mean? I never knew that was like.
No, this was like
it was
behind the
it was a
scenes.
thing. So
Yeah.
there was
He was like
there was like
basically
3 or
like,
4.
Dad, you can't fucking do this shit.
There was like 3 or 4 people that said that these were legitimately issues with the relationship. that
Yeah,
they
if you
would-
watch
they
a
would fight
documentary
about.
with Vince, the Vince McMahon
That
show.
Yeah.
was such a bad. That was a
That
fluff
was.
piece, dude.
I
didn't
mean,
like
they
that.
brought that up multiple times where Shane was just like, "Dad, you can't fucking do this.
And I
like, you're
love
fucking
listening
crazy."
to like Jericho. He said Shane was so excited and he would come out doing his kickboxing shit and he tagged Jericho a few times and Jericho like kicked the shit out of him, like slow the fuck down. Like Shane was like, bow. He's like, yeah, that fucker tagged me in the eye. He left the cut his ass like, and he kicked the shit out of Shane. You need to slow the fuck down.
Dude.
But they just couldn't get along to the point to where he left the company like several times.
Yeah, and had fucking a normal ass life outside. Like,
And he made enough money. Whatever he did on outside, because they said that Shane had like several ventures. They didn't mention what they were, but Shane made money.
and he still probably had money in the business too. Like, it
Oh,
wasn't-
absolutely.
yeah.
Vince wasn't cutting. He didn't cut him out. Who else had fucking funny stories? So old girl I'm with. She's like, she loves the big dudes.
Like Big Show, that kind.
She hasn't seen Big Show yet.
Rikishi
or the Giant.
She hasn't seen. I haven't introduced her to Rikishi yet.
Who
but
is the Arabic dude? That guy scared the shit out of me.
Oh,
the Kali?
Yeah, fuck Kali. Scared
So
the shit out of me.
she loves Jacob Fatu. So Roman Reigns and the Usos,
Yeah.
that cousin.
But he's bigger than
He's-
because Roman Reigns. He's
No,
Roman Reigns.
so Jacob is big. So he's 300 plus, but he's doing moonsaults and shit. So we were watching TV one day. Oh no, that wasn't this one. But every time she's looking at him, she's like, "This makes no sense to me." I'm like, "What?" They said he's 300 pounds and he's doing flips. I'm like, yeah, this is wrestling, baby.
He's Samoan, dude.
So
They're
even that,
athletic like that.
so
Shit.
even that night we went to the last Uso shit we went to, and they had, and I forgot all about it what you mentioned because this is before I got fucked up. They had this Japanese girl was doing flips, taking the dudes out. She's like,
Jacob Fatu, I guess.
and she's like, "This is what I'm talking about." Yeah, Jacob Fatu is the best of all of them. I think Jacob Fatu is the best out of all of them.
Wait, who's the 300-pound guy?
Jacob Fatu. That's what
Jacob Fatu is damn near 300 pounds, if he's not. He takes out Roman. He takes out the Usos.
There you go, first guy.
There he is.
Oh shit, I have seen this dude.
This dude is.
He
the
cuts crazy promos too.
Yes.
Actually, yeah. And
I mean,
Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck is this motherfucker just saying?"
Yeah, I called him Samoan Marshawn Lynch.
They say he's a Samoan werewolf, and she's like, he's ugly, but I love him.
No, but this dude does.
The secret of Jacob Fatu's moonsault. One of Jacob Fatu's favorite moves is backflip moonsault. We can see how the wrestler has a peculiar
He
style
jumps
to propel
up onto
himself.
the
He
top one
performs
and
this
does
move
it.
to
When he catches
perfection to
motherfuckers for
avoid
the,
injuring his
Samoan
opponent.
backdrop,
Let's watch several
she's
slow
like,
motion
"Stop."
videos where Jacob lands very cleanly, ensuring his rival doesn't take
this
the
is
full
her
impact.
favorite
What
wrestler.
AI
Fatu
voice. I
does
hate
is
the
truly
AI voice
remarkable
her.
because it's
Okay.
extremely difficult to make such precise calculations.
She
As we've
loves
just
us,
seen,
dude.
he's a true professional who takes great care of his fellow wrestlers.
So when I looked into like his past and shit when we were talking, like, so he was in jail when he saw Jimmy and Jay wrestling. He was like, yeah, I'm in jail and these motherfuckers are doing shit on TV. I need to jump on this.
But is he related to any of them?
They're all related. They're all.
Oh no,
cousins.
I just didn't know if like he was.
All
for
of
sure.
this stuff. You know who the only one that's not related to them is?
He's not.
You know who the only one that is not related to them? Samoa Joe.
Oh yeah.
The rest of them are all related. All of them. All of them are related. So that's what I was telling you before. Stephanie has a show now that she talks to all of them, and they did like a dinner with all of them. Him, the Usos, Paul Heyman was there, Sami Zayn was there, and I forgot who else was there. But this dude's story is the most interesting. Like, they have to do clearances for other countries because they're terrified of his reputation. That they have to do clearances to get him into other countries.
Who was the other wrestler we were talking about? It was the guy who was like beating up everybody. Oh, fuck.
Like recently?
Polynesian guy. No, old school guy.
Oh, Bing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ming.
Ming, yeah.
So
the guy that fucking used to roll with Jericho. Remember when they fought and they
Ming.
No, that wasn't his name. The Tongan.
Yeah, that's Ming. He had a few names.
Oh.
But Ming. So somehow they're all related. So 2 years ago, The Rock came to Hawaii and bought this motherfucker like an F-150 or something. So he's saying it was his uncle, but he's Tongan dude.
Mhm.
I don't know how the booking shit works, but there's still shit I've posted on here that they were telling stories about Ming beating people up in bars.
Yeah, I heard he's like the nicest fucking dude, but
The nicest dude in the world, but
Till you piss him off.
Till you piss him off, and he starts drinking, and it's like one dude's like, this motherfucker he's like a 900-degree black belt, and he does his choke move, and you can't do shit with him.
Yeah, we covered that a couple weeks ago, but
yeah,
that was pretty
But
awesome.
the more that I dig, there's more. I think I'm on like fucking like the 20th story of them going to bars and it's like, oh, you're a wrestler. So the military folks try them, and he fucks them up by himself. Or the cops come and they fuck with, like, they're spraying mace on him, and he's eating it. He's taking it like, what the fuck? And it's
Part of me wants to see like Mankind go into a bar and someone piss him off and he just does a mandible
that guy's
claw
just
and
nice
something
as
that he-
fuck. That guy is nice.
That's what,
He's
the
like a
main thing.
family
It's like
guy.
he's the sweetest dude in the world until you piss him off, and then there's nothing you can do about it.
Because obviously his pain tolerance is like through the roof. Like you could hit him like 10 times with whatever and he'd still be like coming at you.
So I'm trying to see who's my next Dark Side of the Ring. I just did Vader 2 weeks ago.
It's time.
Are we all going to Thunderbolts this weekend?
I'm Saturday night.
I'm going tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh shit, maybe no. We gotta take
You
Logan.
can't.
I can't
I'm
go.
going,
tomorrow.
I'm going tomorrow. Like right, I got lunch with Ricky.
Actually, he ain't got hockey tomorrow. Why the fuck can I?
Well,
you grown ass man, make grown ass decisions.
No, like we could all go. He'll just be tired.
I'll say
on
it
Friday.
again. You're a grown ass man making grown ass decisions.
Cause I'd rather see it than be tired on fucking Saturday.
I don't want to go in there. There's a lot of people there. I want to enjoy it.
That's what I'm saying. So Thursday probably the best, huh?
And I'm probably still gonna go Saturday because old girl wants to see it. So I'm.
Wait, so you can? Oh, I mean, you got Infinite, so you can go as many.
Oh
times.
yeah, right after work, I'm having lunch with
Yeah.
Ricky, and I'm going straight to the theater after that.
Cause I'm super hyped on this shit. Even
And I have
even
not heard anything bad.
Even
Everything I
Marvel
heard-
Rivals, they pumped up Winter Soldier a little bit. So like,
everything I heard was A+. about this movie.
Nah,
Yes.
shit.
They're like, hey, Marvel's back.
No,
I was like, what?
Really? Because
Yeah.
I liked Captain America, but
Captain America was a shit, but
I was gonna say
it had some stuff. It had.
I
some
was
stuff
mad
that
about
we
the
didn't
Hulk.
like. Yeah.
I was absolutely mad about the
But
Hulk.
they're saying it's all the way back down with
They
this.
were
one?
like, we're back.
That's why I like got the vibe off of it, and I was like, I feel
But
like
I
this is a
wasn't
movie I want to
catching
see.
that vibe. I think maybe because I'm like so Now I'm just cautious about everything because they were fucking it up for so long.
Oh, yeah,
And
absolutely.
then they dropped the ball.
How I felt about it was, what are y'all gonna do?
This is rubbish.
Are you? That's the real shit. What are you gonna do with Sentry?
He's too OP.
And that's what they admittedly said. Like, you got all these motherfuckers that are kind of then you got the Sentry. So basically, the whole movie's about them talking him down, basically.
Yeah.
So they said that there's a light side of the movie, and there's a dark side.
Well,
of the
yeah,
movie.
they do some jokey jokes. You
There's-
know, because they got Red Guardian. Red Guardian, you can't.
Red
take
Guardian's
serious.
at work. So they were saying like they have to talk. There's two different sides of this movie, and both of them are good.
Like Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket and shit.
Okay.
So I'm all about, if you do Sentry right, anybody fucking with Sentry.
I'm not even that big a Sentry fan.
I am.
You know
Once I
what?
saw that
Yeah.
mother rip old boy in half. He ripped 3 motherfuckers in half.
No,
and guts
he-
and shit would just went everywhere. I'm like,
Fucking
I'm about
Hercules, he split Thor.
He split Thor.
Yeah.
He split Ares.
Oh, Ares, that's what I meant. And Hercules too, right?
He split
Yeah.
Hercules. Yeah, he
The
fly
whole-
you in space and just grab you and split your ass in half. And guts and shit are everywhere.
It sounds like Invincible.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Hey, he was at work, man. Sentry was at
But
work for a while.
And I gotta retract some hate.
Not
'Cause-
you.
Yeah.
What?
'Cause- Wait, hold on.
Chris, put this on the calendar.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip this.
Yeah,
Hold on.
clip this
Just
shit.
wait, because before, maybe a year ago when we found out about Fantastic Four, I was kind of hating on Silver Surfer.
Kinda?
I was a little bit.
Kinda?
She looked cool. So, and I found out that, remember, I was all on my high horse, like, no, there's been female heralds, but there wasn't a female Silver Surfer. Apparently,
so
I was
too-
wrong. His wife, Norrin Rad's wife, was the Silver Surfer.
Yeah,
in
she
another-
was, but
in
in
another
another
universe.
alternate
Which
universe.
makes sense if they're doing that
Yeah.
for Fantastic Four. It's going to be across.
It was like one of
universes.
them, like, and so he, in another universe, right? He like stays home, and she's the
Yeah.
one who's like
Well-
going out and fucking shit up. So,
So
So I'm
based on
taking
what I
some hate
remember,
away.
it is what it is. I'm just going off of what I remember. When I was a kid, that motherfucker died. Norrin Rad died, and
Yeah.
she took over. It was it wasn't the same universe.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's what.
So it was kind of. I want to say it was the what if. I can't remember.
So what I'm saying is, I had a whole lot of hate, and I was on my high horse, like, no, it never happened. I was wrong, and she looked kind of cool in the movie. So
I'll give
well,
you,
it could still be fucked up.
So
we can
I'll
still we'll
give
see
you
what
this.
happens.
but I'm gonna take a little bit of hate away.
Yeah, okay.
I'll give you this. I'll give you this and all your hate. I agree with you.
And
For the simple fact that it's Disney, and they're on that team like, well, let's just make it a woman
just-
character.
Who did?
Like we'll get rid of Nora and Rad and just change the name. They
Oh.
actually did their business. They changed the name to an actual character.
Her name's like Shabal. Fuck, what's her name?
Shaman, a ding down.
Something like that.
Because she's an actual character.
Oh,
but
apparently
before
they're doing that shit in Harry Potter, which is pissing people off. They made Snape a black dude, and
I know
like,
motherfuckers are mad at that.
No.
Boy.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Lord Jesus, I know
Which,
they're mad.
like, listen, I generally don't give a fuck, especially with Harry Potter. I don't give a shit, but like now you're just trying to piss people off. Like,
I think her name's like Shabal Lal or Shabal Al or something like that.
no, sounds cool.
Yeah, something. It's something like that.
Like, hey girl, get off my shop balls. Into my Silver Surfer nuts.
It was 8:15 already.
Yeah, we wrap this up. Female Samoan. Ooh, I want to see what that search comes back as. Yeah, shallow ball.
Because
Yeah,
right
Shallow
now,
Ball, Shallow Ball.
because right now what I'm reading with the
That sounds
Ultimates-
like someone from a Prince band.
right now what I'm reading.
Fucking Sheila E. and
Chaka
Shallow.
Khan.
the Ultimates. The Ultimates is where the Maker is taking over. I think we talked about this before. He's taking over where none of the heroes come to exist. There's no Iron Man. There's no Hulk. There's no Black Panther. And I forgot who else it was. Thor. So Thor ends up locked up by Loki and shit. He's locked up. By Sif, actually. Sif's got Thor locked up. So somehow Iron Man comes up and he's like, hey, He travels in time. He's like, hey, you motherfuckers exist. I'm gonna give you certain. He gives like little knickknacks. Like he gives Peter Parker, the spider. Then tell him, he's like, hold on to this. So Peter Parker opens the spider and it bites his ass. So Uncle Ben's still alive. He works with Jameson. They have their own like podcast and shit. Their own
shit.
It's not a podcast, but like they're putting out there. They're putting out their own news and shit. Mary Jane is doing their investigation shit. So he's like, so Peter Parker's like, well, what the fuck am I doing? Like he's learning how to be Spider-Man. Harry gets involved. Norman gets involved and gives him suits and shit. So it's kind of dope. It's a pretty good story.
Yeah, I would rather them get away from all the alternate universe shit.
I think that's the point of this. So
Just to like smash it all together, right?
just smash it all and get it over with.
Yeah.
But it opens up so much more storylines.
It opens up more storylines, but at the same time, it's like, this is the reason why
Now it's getting out of hand.
I don't collect comic books because there's so much shit to buy. So much shit.
All right, guys, we're going to close it out for tonight. I think.
Amen, strong.
Guys, thanks for joining us tonight on the Smash Bros. Podcast. Every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Hawaiian time. We're live right here, twitch.tv/Smash Bros.
Let us know if you want us to do the
/@thesmashbros.
Sprite challenge on air.
No,
We need to talk. We need to talk about this the comedy shit for the next few months.
Hell
Guys, have a great night. Thanks for joining us.
What is this, Flash Gordon?
Ah! We'll see you all next time. We love you. Goodbye. We'll see you next week.